I'm Dr. Dallas Bales from Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital. Have a safe game and go Hawks.
Welcome to Texarkana Gameday. Please be advised that this broadcast is the copyrighted property of Texarkana Gameday. It is intended for private, non-commercial use only. Any public display, rebroadcast, or commercial use of this stream without a valid licensing agreement is strictly prohibited. For information on licensing opportunities, please visit us at Texarkana Gameday.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Pleasant Grove Hawk Football, Week 3 of the 2025 season, and we have made the short 65-mile or so trip down to Daingerfield, Texas, to take on the Daingerfield Tigers, ranked in the top 10 in 3A Division II. Tigers, a team with a lot of tradition that we have played last year and now again this year, and both teams have taken the field. We're waiting for the Hawks to come out of the end zone, and we will bring you the national anthem. But, Jay, a little bit of a sticky, kind of balmy evening out there, and so it's going to be maybe the hottest game so far that we've had on a game night.
Yeah, it's definitely a little warmer. We're going to have game time starting at 90 degrees, but it feels like 95, and you're probably looking at another 10 to 15 degrees on the field since we are playing on turf. And it might get into the low 80s by the time we wrap this game up, but it's definitely going to be a warmer night than what these teams have been used to playing.
Absolutely. We'll turn it over to the Daingerfield Band for tonight's national anthem. The Daingerfield Band with a rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. They did have an announcement here just a minute ago, Jay, obviously recognizing this is the 24th anniversary of the events of September 11th. Hard to believe it's been that long ago, and certainly a day that so many of us will never forget. Interesting thing is now all of the students that are on the field and all the high school kids, they learn about it as more of a historical event because obviously none of them were even alive when those events happened back then. It's crazy how times change, but certainly something that impacted everyone. It was nice to see that acknowledged tonight before the game.
Absolutely, and it's definitely one of those times where everybody remembers where they were. I have been fortunate enough to be able to travel to New York City since then and go to the 9/11 Memorial, and somber is a word that I will use, and it's we lost a lot of great Americans that day.
Yeah, I think one of the things that he pointed out is we actually lost more people than the population of Daingerfield that day. So certainly puts it into perspective, and just really should just sort of make you thankful for the fact that we do live in a country where we get to have things like we have tonight, where we're going to get to have a football game and some young men get out there and compete, and a lot of young men and ladies perform across the way. So we did have the coin toss. The Hawks have won the toss, elected to receive. Pleasant Grove will go from our right to left, your screen. And so we will get things started off on offense. Jay, we talked a little bit about it last week off the air and all that. I really would like to see our offense kind of methodical, click down, maybe get the passing game clicking just a little bit more. Coach Gibson talked about it in a couple of interviews this week, just a couple of timing things, a couple of things that were just off in the passing game. And so we certainly I would like to see some of that maybe tonight and see what we can do as far as that goes.
Yeah, I've had a couple of chances this week to, even this morning when we were on the sideline show, I just want to see some sustained drives.
Right.
60, 70-yard drives. Just be able to get, 3 and 4 and 5 first downs. And don't get me wrong, if Nick Bells breaks it for 80 yards, I'm good with that too.
Yeah, that's fine.
But, I think that, you've got, Nick Bells, Palmer Gibbs, and Marcus Floyd back there. And so, I think that they're going to be able to take some of the pressure off of the perceived, oh no, where's the passing game? The passing game's there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's just a little bit of timing. And I expect for Yancey to connect with Bam and a couple of his favorite receivers tonight. But I do want you to share, we are missing one receiver.
Yep, absolutely. So Spencer Browning, you will not see him out there tonight, not for anything other than the fact that he is at the Under Armour All-American game for baseball. As we see the kickoff here, the return man for the Hawks on that one is Jaden Scales. But, Spencer is in Baltimore, Maryland. He will actually be playing in a game on Saturday at 1 o'clock at Camden Yards. It'll be on MLB Network, Under Armour, All-American game. You're talking top 1% of 1% of players.
The
it is
40,
the top 40
best high school players
in the nation, and so certainly a good reason for him to be out. And Spencer, if you're able to watch us tonight, hopefully you are, but Coach Gibson and Coach Fincher both were talking to me before the game and saying, man, just make sure that young man knows how proud we are of him. We hope you have an incredible weekend. Make some memories that you will last forever, and we're wishing you the best here from Hawk Nation. Hawks on offense now, starting off. They handed off to Nick Bells first. Looked like he had a hole there. It was closed up quickly, though, as Ashton Williams, the senior linebacker for Daingerfield, came up and brought him down after a 3-yard pickup. And so the Hawks will have 2nd down and 7 from their own 40.
Yeah, positive plays. I like seeing that right out the chute. We mentioned it the first game. The offensive line did not give up any plays for loss. And the line is definitely going to need to be able to do that at some big games this year.
So Landon Fincher is getting the start on the left side in place of Browning tonight. Now they go to the right trying to get to Bam Harris. They connect with him at the 25-yard line. He's going to be down all the way to the 15-yard line. Camden Bam Harris. We talked about wanted to see something out of the passing game, and Yancey says, how about this?
Yeah, 6'4", 195 pounds, runs a 4.6. Looked a little bit quicker on that route. And that's his first catch of the season, so big moves there by Pleasant Grove early.
Absolutely. Hawks handing it off now. Nick Bell's trying to come around the left side. Gets wrapped up near the 10-yard line. He will lean forward down inside there to the 8. Looks like somebody's a little bit slow to get up out there on the field for the Hawks. They do get him up. Bell's lost his helmet on that play, so he will have to come out for a play. He picked up 5 yards on first down. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
So Marcus Floyd coming in for the running responsibilities, it looks like.
Again, Fincher to the left. Raheem Ritchie in the slot. And now the Hawks are going to have to take a timeout. A little bit of confusion on where they wanted to go with that ball. And so Coach Gibson says they're going to talk about it and see what they can do. So, yeah, big play there. And you talked about it. Bam wasn't out there the first week, came out last week, was involved in a few plays, and had a really good opportunity that he wasn't able to see in last week. And so good to see him get a big catch there as he was able to get behind the defense. And, of course, Nick Bell's coming out like he has in the last couple of weeks. See if he comes back in at running back now, because if you do take a timeout, you can bring someone in who lost their helmet. So,
looks like they're going to stay with Floyd.
Yep.
2nd and 4.
Again, Fincher and Ritchie will be to the left.
Yeah, Pleasant Grove offense is averaging 318 total yards per game, 224 of those on the ground, 94 of them in the air.
Yancey has Ritchie in motion. They give it to Raheem Ritchie, looking for some room around the right side. He's going to be pursued from the back and be dropped around the 5. He was trying to be a little bit patient there, I think, trying to see if a hole opened up, and didn't know somebody was coming from the backside. And I'll tell you, closing with some speed there was number 18, Kobe Williams. He's a sophomore just like Ritchie, so a little sophomore versus sophomore out there. Now it's 3rd down and 2 for the Hawks. Floyd gets the handoff. Floyd looking for some room in the middle. He'll have enough for the 1st down as he dives inside the 5. It's going to be close, maybe closer than I thought. Looked like the initial spot was well in there. Yep, it is. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Hawks as he did just get enough, and so the Hawks will scrimmage now from the 4-yard line.
Yeah, that was Ashton Williams making another stop for the Tigers.
Nick Bell's back in now at tailback. They give it to him. Bell's looking for some room, and he's in. Touchdown, Hawks. Nick Bell's in from 4 yards away. And something I felt like we said several times last week, Jay, that was just some good patient running between the tackle there as Bell's felt his way through there and into the end zone.
Yeah, Nick Bell's putting his 5th touchdown up for the year, and so he's going to be looking at definitely beating his numbers last year as long as we can stay healthy. Last year he had 15 TDs throughout the whole season.
Yowell's kick is up. It is good.
Silas Yowell in for the extra point.
So with 9:25 remaining in the first quarter, your score, Hawks 7, Tigers 0. We'll take a break. You're watching Pleasant Grove Hawk football on Texarkana Game Day.
At Raffaele Property Management, keeping our tenants comfortable is a top priority. That's why we trust Lone Star Heat and Air. They've always been dependable, quick to respond, and their work is top-notch. Whether it's routine service or an urgent call, they take care of it with professionalism and care. We couldn't recommend Lone Star Heat and Air more for anyone looking for a reliable HVAC service.
All right, folks, welcome back here to Daingerfield as the Hawks cap off a 63-yard drive with a 4-yard Nick Bell's touchdown to lead this thing 7-0 with just over 9 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. James Solomon now has the ball teed up for the Hawks. This will be a high end-over-end kick. Turn man for Daingerfield fields it at the 2-yard line, looking for some room around the right side. And he is not going to make it back to the 20. That's number 21, Jace Elrod, the first man down there to bring him down. Elrod plays a little outfield in baseball sometimes, and he does a good job at covering some grass, and that time he's able to converge on the ball carrier. And so Daingerfield will start their first drive of the evening from their own 18-yard line.
Yeah, the Pleasant Grove defense has definitely been stellar so far, only giving up 1 score in the first 2 games. And last year, I believe they held Daingerfield to just 1 score as well. So we'll see how this defense matches up to the Tigers tonight.
Daingerfield comes out with trips to the left, 1 receiver on the right side. Single back is back in the backfield. Quarterback drops back, wants to throw, has some pressure, trying to get a little screen pass set up, and it's incomplete. He could not connect with Ashton Williams. Try to get a little something going out of the backfield. The quarterback, well, looks like number 4 to me, but that's not on the roster.
I think it's 9.
9. These
Yeah, Isaiah Parker.
crazy jerseys. All right, yeah, so Isaiah Parker, he is a senior quarterback and linebacker for the Tigers.
Yeah, I would imagine the Tigers may go back to that play. They had a pretty good wall there built with their line, and a little bit better touch pass, and that could have gone for a few yards.
Empty backfield now. Quarterback brings the man in motion. Now he brings the tailback back with him. And off to the tailback, looking for some room in the middle. And he is not going to have much. Maybe lost a yard on that play, back to the 17-yard line.
Yeah, Jalen Foster getting back there quick, adding to his 13 tackles so far, 9 of those solo, so he's going to add another one to that number. He's been really getting after the quarterbacks on the pass rush. He's got 8 QB pressures.
That'll be his 22nd tackle for loss on the season as well, so doing some damage there behind the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers left side, 2 right side. Again, an empty backfield for Parker. He looks left. Now he is going to be brought down the backfield. He waited a little bit too long, and the Hawks met him back there. Again, Jalen Foster The first man there got some help from big number 61, Jamie King, as well, the sophomore.
No flag on the play.
Getting in.
Yeah, Pleasant Grove showing a lot of pressure,
down.
just sending the front four
Tigers from their 9-yard line.
and being able to force the Tigers into punting from their own end zone.
Yeah, so that drive went backwards 9 yards from where it started on the 8. Now James Solomon standing back at the plus 40, waiting on the punt. And this one sails over the punter's head, and so that's actually going to be a safety on the high snap, and we're going to add 2 points to the board for the Hawks. And so Pleasant Grove now leads at 9-0 with just under 7.5 minutes. Although, hang on, we may have a flag. And it is, so it's going to be the rare offensive penalty that the Daingerfield fans are going to welcome, because it does give them another chance. Backs them up to the 4-yard line, but it does take the safety off the board. This time they get a good snap back. This is a high, short punt, though. It will bounce at about the 15. Takes a good roll for the Tigers, though. The Hawks are still going to start inside Tiger territory at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, the Hawks take over.
So a safety comes off the board, but the Hawks
29-yard
still
line.
with good field position, and so PG will be in plus territory, only 29 yards away from the end zone here in the first. Colt Yancey and company now coming back out to the field. Marcus Floyd is the tailback. Nick Bales is over in the slot to the right side, so you got both of those guys out there. Walker Wright, H-back over on the left. Yancey with Bales in motion, rolls to his left, wants to throw, fires down the field, incomplete. In and out of the hands of Walker Wright.
That brings up second down.
Yeah, I think that may have been tipped just a little bit to change the trajectory of the ball by number 0, who has been
Williams.
extremely active for the Tigers, but still able to put it in a position where Walker possibly could have come down with it, but just a tough catch as he was trying to go out of bounds there.
Hawks will flip the formation now. Now Bell's in motion from left to right, and they give it to him this time. Bell's looking for some room around the right side. Yancey puts his hand up. Bell's trucks somebody at about the 3. He is going to be out of bounds just before the score, but Nick Bell's, the big run around the corner, sets the Hawks up first and goal at the 1.
Yeah, Nick looked like he was just having a little walk in the park until about the 6 or 7 yard lines, and he introduced himself to Jakarian Craver Jr. and got the best of Mr. Craver there, but he did keep him out of the end zone, so we've got a first and goal here for the Hawks.
A little pop on it there. See if maybe we see a quarterback keeper from Yancey on this one. Nope, they hand it off to Marcus Floyd. He hurdles a defender and into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawks. Marcus Floyd, a 1-yard dive.
Touchdown Hawks.
Now we'll wait on Silas Yowell's extra point.
It takes us to just under 6 minutes here in the first quarter. Pleasant Grove, opportunity here to go 14 points up with a good extra point here.
Snap is back. The kick is up. It's good. 5:58 remains in the first. Your Hawks lead at 14-0. We'll take a break. You're watching Pleasant Grove Hawk football on Texarkana Gameday.
Sports injuries can happen anytime, on the field, on the court, and even in your backyard. At Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, we treat sprains, fractures, concussions, and more with fast, compassionate care close to home. We're open 24/7 with on-site imaging like x-rays, ultrasounds, CT scans, and MRI for quick, accurate diagnosis and treatment all in one place. Let us help you get back to the game faster. Visit TexarkanaEmergencyCenter.com for more information.
All right, folks, welcome back here to Daingerfield. Hawks leading at 14-0. Marcus Floyd caps off a 29-yard touchdown drive with a 1-yard dive into the end zone. Majority of that drive was actually picked up by Nick Bell, so they combine a nice little 1-2 punch there. James Solomon sends this punt all the way back to the goal line again, and once again it will be brought out of the end zone. And once again, that is not the best decision. The first man down there for the Hawks, number 24, Jack Serene. The junior Serene getting down there. He, man, out during warm-ups. Yancey threw one just a little bit far, and Jack jumped up and grabbed it with one hand. And Coach Gibbs said, "Did you see that?" He's like, "Holy cow, Jack Serene."
No, Jack is a phenomenal athlete that I think as this season moves on is going to be utilized more and more.
Oh, yeah.
Even working into the offensive side.
Yeah, Coach was talking about he and Fincher, and he said, man, they're, next year for sure will be the main two guys. He's like, man, they're both just really big kids that move well. So he's certainly sees bright things and likes what he sees in Jack. Quarterback is going to get out of the backfield. Kind of had a couple of Hawks in pursuit. He's able to get away from Buck Anderson as well as Jalen Foster. Picked up about 6 yards, got up across the 20 to the 22-yard line. It'll be second down and 4 to go.
Yeah, I would think some of the success that the Tigers need to have tonight are going to be on the legs of their quarterback.
Let's have Terrell Patton and Buck Anderson, the two linebackers in the middle. And the ball off to the tailback. He spins out of one tackle and takes a shot. Big hit from Jace Elrod as he comes downhill. Just meets face to face with the tailback. Plants him a yard back in the backfield, back at the 20. Now it'll be third down and 6 to go.
Yeah, great news. Kedrick Smith's in.
Yeah, now you got that problem. Smith will be playing on the left side of the defensive line here. You got him on one side and Elrod on the other. Jalen Foster at defensive end on the right side. Parker gets the snap, wants to throw. Incomplete, tried to connect with number 19 out of the backfield. Terrell Patton had him squared up, and tell you what, I don't know what sort of future Michael Broughton has, but he made it a business decision out there on the football field at that point.
Mr. Patton made a very nice decision.
He did. He pulled up, didn't he? Yep. So it'll be fourth down and 6, and once again the Tigers will have their punt team in. James Solomon standing at the 45-yard line on the Tiger side of the field waiting on this punt. Last punt was really high, really short. Did take a good bounce for Daingerfield at the end. She also had one over the head. Oh, there's a flag on this play. Someone may have got a little bit of a hand on that one. It came out real wobbly. We'll see what the call is here. And it's going to be a false start against the Tigers. And second time that's happened on a punt. I don't know if somebody's just trying to get a little bit of head start or get out of their stance.
I just wonder if it's the center moving the ball.
Maybe.
Because the snap has definitely been a little shaky all 3 times we've seen it so far.
4th and 11 now. Punter from the goal line. And I do think someone got up on that one. This takes a little bit better roll, but still the Hawks will start in plus territory as the Daingerfield Tigers punt one more time. So PG will scrimmage from the plus 49. First 2 offensive drives of the evening have netted a 4-yard touchdown by Nick Bells and a 1-yard touchdown by Marcus Floyd. Colt Yancey comes to the field now. Palmer Gibbs, the tailback, out there with him. 2 receivers left side, 1 to the right side. Now he gets Richie in motion. Yancey wants to throw. Has Bam Harris down the middle of the field. If the ball can get there, it does. Bam Harris high points it. 5. Touchdown, Camden. Bam Harris.
Yeah, Bam's trying to get his yards all in one game here, and a great high point catch there. Has a defender that he sort of has to fight off a little bit, and then just makes an athletic move to get into the end zone for the 3rd score for Pleasant Grove.
Yancey put enough air under the ball. It wasn't terrible coverage by Daingerfield, but Harris was just able to jump up and high point and pull that thing down. And we wait on the kick by Silas Yowell. Kick is up and good. 5 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Only 40 seconds of game clock have gone off since the last touchdown for the Hawks. Hawk lead it 20-0. We'll take a break. 21-0 rather. Take a break. You're watching Pleasant Grove Hawk football on Texarkana Gameday.
Tired of banking fees and complicated accounts? With State Bank's My Free Checking Account, enjoy no minimum balance and 0 monthly fees. Get a free gift just for opening your checking account, because we believe banking should be rewarding. Great for personal accounts and businesses too.
All right, folks, we're back here in Daingerfield. James Solomon set to kick off again after a 49-yard, one-play touchdown strike from Colt Yancey to Bam Harris. And this time, return man brought it out of the end zone. I think everybody thought he was going to stay in there. And again, once again, did not get.
Well, you've got a bad angle. It actually stopped on about the 1.
Oh, did it? Okay. Well,
so
all these people are saying, "What are you doing?" So I figured it went in there.
He picked the ball up wisely there.
Okay.
To,
well, he did all right.
Try to advance it there, but Daingerfield has not gotten it past the 25 yet.
In all fairness, if I don't get close to you in a way that might make Kim jealous, I can only see from about the 40 over.
She's probably not worried.
She's probably not worried. Other than what you may come home smelling like, she's probably okay. She's like, oh.
Tight quarters, but we're friends and family up here.
Absolutely. Parker wants to throw, looks to his right, now looks back left, a little underneath, and again, just unable to connect, tried to set up a tunnel screen to Rain Wallace, and he just didn't see the pass in. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, Patton and Elrod were hoping he caught that as he was coming across the middle.
Got Seth Goonlock out there at safety now, also number 23, Jaden Brown. Bam Harris out here. That's not Bam, that's number 12. Baltimore out here at corner. Isaac wants to throw, looking right the whole way, fires, incomplete. Elrod got his hand up in the middle of that. Seth Goonlock in coverage as well as he was trying to connect to Mason Williams. And it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, both Seth and Jace going up for the ball there, and just not able to come down with it.
Third down and 10. Isaiah Parker has 3 receivers to his left, 2 on his right side, empty backfield. This is a version of that air raid offense that Texas Tech ran for so many years. You see Coach Darby on the other side of the field giving out his calls to the players. Hawks show pressure here, and they're going to be able to get to the quarterback in the backfield. That's Terrell Patton, who will register a sack. It'll be a 4-yard loss back to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, Terrell coming in with a delayed blitz there and is able to come in behind Kia Ringwood, who actually kept him hidden till the last second and just able to make a great play on the quarterback there.
So once again from his own end zone, the Tigers punter will be punting the ball to James Solomon. This one a little bit low, picked up off the turf. This one a little bit better punt. We'll take a Daingerfield roll, go across midfield. And the Hawks will start on their own side of the ball. Excuse me, of the field.
4-yard line.
First and 10, Pleasant Grove from the 44.
Yeah, Pleasant Grove defense able to dial things up, going in their direction tonight. All three of the series so far for Daingerfield have yielded negative yards.
Yep.
And, right now, you're just going to be looking for positive plays if you're a Daingerfield Tiger the next time that they have the opportunity to get the ball.
Hawks have had the ball 3 times. The Hawks have scored a touchdown all 3 times. Daingerfield, on their 3 drives, as you say, gone backwards before punting. Walker Wright moves over to make it unbalanced toward the left side. They hand the ball off to Gibbs. Palmer Gibbs looks for some room in the middle. Shoestring tackle there, number 5, Isaiah Willebarger, making the tackle. It'll be a 4-yard pickup. 2nd down and 6 now from the 48.
Yeah, I enjoy watching Palmer Gibbs run the ball. He's just a different style runner than the rest of the running backs for Pleasant Grove. Just runs with some power and is willing to take a shoulder against a shoulder.
Now 2 receivers to each side for Yancey. Colt drops back, wants to throw. Flushed out of the pocket off of pressure. And Colt Yancey is going to be brought down in the backfield, sacked back at the 40-yard line. Good coverage down the field that time for Daingerfield, and Yancey just ran out of real estate trying to get to his left, and so now the Hawks will be behind the sticks, 3rd down and 14 from the 40.
Yeah, I didn't have number 63 on the roster that I had.
63
Javon White.
Javon White.
40-yard line.
Defensive end making the tackle out there. Jack Serene is out on the right side. Landon Fincher out on the left. Jay Rich is in the slot. Now Richardson gets the handoff on the zoom sweep. Jamarian Richardson bounces it back outside, but he's going to be brought down from behind and just trying to find something down the line and spent just a little bit too much time, and backside pursuit able to catch up to him. So now the Hawks will be forced to punt as it is 4th down and 15 to go from the 39-yard line. So Silas Yao out there. And so Daingerfield defense got the stop that they've been looking for. Now they hope to see if maybe their offense can get moving. They've started deep in their own territory each time. I know they're hoping for some better field position and maybe better results. Won't be able to do anything with field position, though, as this one goes all the way down to the 15-yard line. And the Tigers will start from there as we're just over a minute 45 left in the opening quarter. There is a flag on the play over near the 40-yard line. We'll see what the call is here.
Just a few weeks away, October 6th is going to be the weekend. The first weekend of October will be Daingerfield Days going on in downtown Daingerfield. There's also a home game that night on
See
Friday
what the
night.
flag is that they're going to call here.
We hope you'll join us for the festivities in downtown and also come out to a good ball game.
First weekend in October is Daingerfield Days here in Daingerfield. We hear the announcement for. That's when the Hawks have an off week. So Jay, you can come down here and celebrate accordingly.
That could be a pretty good date weekend for the wife.
Yeah, bring her on down here, and
So hopefully she's not listening right now, and it could be a surprise.
don't get me. It will be a surprise. Truer words have never been spoken. Be a flag against the Tigers, so it's actually going to move them back even further than the 15-yard line. They're going to go half the distance to the goal. And so Daingerfield will start back on their own 8. Say hi to Miss Giles out there watching. She said, "Can y'all see me when I'm watching on there?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Well, I don't ever comment." I said, "Well, I'll make sure and say hi to you." So,
Well, it looks like the
Miss
flower
Giles is
shop
there.
is the right way to go here in Dangerfield.
there you go. You better call them up and get some sent on the way to Texarkana. Handoff to the tailback for the Tigers, trying to come left, and Pleasant Grove is having none of it as several Hawks get out in the middle of that one. I think Jamie King may have been the first man there, along with Jace Elrod. Now the Tigers back to the 5-yard line. They lose 3 yards on the play. Parker waiting on the snap. Looks to his right, has a man on a crossing route, throws it out. It's low. And it is a catch. So kind of a low catch, scooped up off the turf there by Rain Wallace. He picked up about 8 yards on the play, up to the 14-yard line. It'll make it 3rd down and 4 to go.
Yeah, no, that was a good job getting both hands under the ball.
Parker with the hard snap, trying to see if he can get the Hawks to jump. He does not. Now he looks to the sideline, changes the call. He is in an empty backfield by himself with 3 receivers to his left and 2 on his right side. Looks right. Now he's going to keep it on a quarterback keeper, trying to get down, and the Hawks quickly on it again. Zion Lewis, senior nose guard, was waiting on him at the line of scrimmage, planted him there. It'll be no gain on the play, and it'll be 4th down and 4 to go. And that's the end of the first quarter. Your score at the end of 1, Hawks 21, Tigers 0. We'll take a break and be back here in Daingerfield. You're watching Pleasant Grove Hawk football on Texarkana Game Day.
Craving fajitas but short on time? That's not a problem. Just give us a call and place your order, and we will have them ready for you with no lines or waiting. With same ingredients and the same freshness every day. If life moves fast, so do we. No time to waste. Satisfy your cravings today.
All right, folks, welcome back here to Daingerfield. We flipped into the field. The Tigers have it 4th down and 4 to go. So we expect a punt to start this thing here in the second quarter. Hawks scored on 3 of their 4 opportunities in the first quarter. This Daingerfield drive started at the 8 and has yet to yield a first down. Yet to get a first down in the game, as a matter of fact. Low snap off the ground. Punter gets it. High punt. James Solomon calls for the fair catch at the 43-yard line. And so that's where the Hawks will start the second quarter. 1st and 10 at the plus 43. We've got homecoming festivities coming up in Hawk Nation next week. Make sure you join us for all of those. Homecoming parade is on Monday at 7 o'clock. Starts down at Cross Point Baptist Church. We'll go down McKnight Road there in front of the high school, go around the high school on the new road back to the north end, and then we'll have a pep rally inside the stadium with the presentation of the homecoming court. Make sure you join us Monday night for the homecoming parade, 7 o'clock p.m. at Pleasant Grove High School. Coach Yancey and company now out on the field with 3 receivers right side, 1 left. Now Walker Wright comes in behind the formation at H-back. Yancey wants to throw. Caught underneath. Complete to Nick Bells out of the slot. It's a little hitch route knocked out of bounds by number 8, Rain Wallace. It'll be a 6-yard pickup, make it 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, Rain coming in 5'11", couple inches there on Nick, but Nick Bell's taking the hit and positive yards there.
Hawks spread them out again. Marcus Floyd, the tailback. Yancey fakes to him, looks left, fires, caught. Landon Fincher. And Landon Fincher, just a big body crossing there, a nice target. Is the junior wide receiver making the most of his time out there tonight, getting the start.
First and 10 Hawks.
It'll be first down and 10, Pleasant Grove.
Yeah, it's Landon's second reception of the season. You mentioned how next year he and Jack Serene are looking to have plenty of options to for Yancey to possibly throw to.
Absolutely. Now the sophomore, Rakeem Ritchie, is in at the slot wearing number 17. They look over, get the call, make sure everybody's on the same page. 10 seconds on the play clock, plenty of time with 2 receivers to each side. Yancey wants to throw to the left, firing toward the end zone to get it to Bam Harris, incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
Sails over his head. He kind of got tied up with the cornerback out there in coverage. Was number 2, Mason Williams.
And I think the size difference there, if Bam could have sold that a little bit better and probably gotten a flag, a little bit bigger bodied corner's not going to get away with that.
Yeah, I think Bam cut inside and the ball went to the back corner. I think if he had tried to go back to the corner, maybe he could have got something. Palmer Gibbs with the carry here. The ball bounces off the turf. He's able to get on it quickly, but it will be a loss of a few yards on the play, and now it'll be third down and 3 to go. The Hawks behind the sticks on this drive. See Coach Harmon calling in the plays. Of course, he's the quarterback coaches. Third and long now for the Hawks. They fake to Gibbs. Throw, crossing route is a little bit low, but Bam Harris got down under it. Great play there by Bam Harris. He is going to be shy of the first down, though, out at the 23-yard line, and he took that one off of his shoelaces, and the Hawks keeping the offense out there on the field on 4th down and 5.
Now, I wouldn't necessarily call it pressure, but Yancey did speed up the play a little bit there. Daingerfield was getting a little bit of pressure there. That ball would have been a little bit higher, hit Bam in stride, easily would have been a first down.
Same formation for the Hawks. Yancey fakes the handoff. Same play, incomplete, and Bam got his hands up there. I think the cornerback was able to grab a hold of his arm right there at the last minute and separate him from the ball. That's Mason Williams. That trailing hand for Bam Harris went down there as Mason got up in there, and that's just good coverage there by the Tigers. And so the ball turned over on downs, and so the defense for Daingerfield has forced a punt and a turnover on downs on the last 2 Pleasant Grove drives, as we are just over 9 minutes here remaining in the first half.
Yeah, score here would give them at least a little bit of confidence, as we would probably be going into halftime shortly after that.
2 receivers out to each side for Isaiah Parker. He drops the ball. It's on the ground, and the Hawks have it. Parker was trying to fake a handoff and just lost it there.
Jalen Foster finds a gift and gets his first fumble recovery of the season.
And so now the Hawks will be set up in really short field position at the plus 16. You know, Coach is really wanting to do something with this one. Pleasant Grove did have it last week on the plus 12 against Paris and were forced to settle for a field goal.
15-yard line.
You know, they'd like to punch this one in here from 15 yards out. Tight formation, Marcus Floyd, the tailback. He gets the handoff, looking for some room in the middle. Makes a man miss at the line, gets inside the 5. Down near the 7. Be a 7-yard pickup, make it 2nd down and 3.
Isaiah Wilbarger there for the stop, junior for the Tigers.
Second and 3 from the 7-yard line.
Number 29 for the Hawks, Terrell Ward, out at wide receiver in the corner. Yancey Trying to connect with Walker Wright, and again, just a little bit low. That time, he did have a man in his face, and Yancey had to get rid of it quickly, and sort of chopped his arm there and got it too low there for Walker Wright.
Yeah, sophomore Landon Smith able to get those hands up and put some pressure on Yancey just to sort of quick arm it, and just a little bit short of the Pleasant Grove Hawk receiver. Brings up a 3rd and short here. I'm going to say it's Nick Bells.
Yeah, probably so. Maybe something trying to get him outside. We'll see. Give it to Bells, looking for some room in the middle. He trips. It keeps his feet driving. And I tell you, Nick Bells used his hand to push himself up off the turf. It's enough for the first down as he's inside the 5, down to the 3. And now got a little bit different look coming in here for the Hawks. Looks like number 58. Well, maybe 38. Nope, neither one of those numbers are on the roster. So. Got some big guys coming in. I think we got a heavy jumbo package.
And Nick Bell's going to get a new chin strap.
1st and goal.
Yeah.
Keep that helmet on. A little Yancey keeper?
Yeah. That or give it to Palmer Gibbs. They fake to Gibbs. They're going to throw it. Little crossing route. Oh, incomplete. Trying to connect out there to Landon Fincher. And again, that time the cornerback just able to knock that out before Fincher could see it all the way in. Fincher was in a great position. Had his hands on the ball, and that's just good cornerback play there to knock that out. That was number 7 for the Tigers, Jakyron Craver. And it'll bring up 2nd down and goal.
Well, Fincher did a good job there, at least getting his body turned. That way he was the only one able to make a play on the ball.
You got Wyatt Neal in at H-back. He's also a backup lineman, so a little bit heavy. And they hand it to Palmer Gibbs. Palmer Gibbs gets around the corner and in. Touchdown, Hawks. Palmer Gibbs, and I think that may be his first varsity touchdown. See if I'm telling the truth. 2nd varsity touchdown. As he punches that one in from 4 yards away. The Owls' kick is up. It is good. 7:32 remains in the first half. Hawks up 28-0 over the Tigers. We'll take a break. You're watching Pleasant Grove Hawk football on Texarkana Game Day. Folks, welcome back to Daingerfield as we have just over 5 minutes remaining, over 7 minutes remaining in the first half as the Hawks expand their lead 28-0 on a 4-yard Palmer Gibbs touchdown run. James Solomon with the ball teed up. Once again, they're going to get the use out of him. This one goes into the end zone, and this time, Tiger return man says he's going to let it go. So Daingerfield will start at their own 25-yard line.
We've got folks watching from, looks like Tennessee, Colorado. Glad to have so many fans catching the stream here tonight. Like, share, comment.
Absolutely. This will be the best starting field position of the night.
1st and 10
for Daingerfield.
25-yard line.
Got 3 receivers to the left side now, 1 receiver to the right side. For Parker. Gets the snap, wants to throw. Works right, fires, hit as he throws, but he has a man there. Incomplete, though. The Hawk defender comes down to knock that down at the last minute. Javion Butler was able to get.
That was phenomenal timing.
Yeah. Got there right as the ball did, because he had a little contact with the receiver right when the ball got there. 2nd down and 10 now for Daingerfield. Three left side, one right side. They're not moving super fast. 15 seconds on the play clock. Parker wants to, what a hold. Little screen pass complete underneath to number 19, Micah Broughton. And Broughton will pick up 2 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
And Kia Ringwood was able to get a paw on that.
I don't know who that was coming from the other side. It might have been 55. Tyler Price was.
Yes. He was coming in as well.
Was coming in with some speed, and lineman for the Tigers was holding on for dear life. Price, a freshman out there. Also got number 45. Yeah, Kai Ringwood, a junior. Quarterback wants to throw underneath, and it is going to be intercepted. The Hawks waiting for it there, and Pleasant Grove is in a big scrum of people, and the ball's still bouncing around. And finally,
Jaden Brown with interception and the help from his team.
It went on forever, but Jaden Brown just stood there at linebacker, dropped back, kind of waiting on that screen pass, saw it coming, stepped into it, and was able to intercept it, and thought he might break free and turn that thing into a score. But for the 2nd drive in a row, the Hawk defense forces a turnover, and Pleasant Grove will have it 1st and goal from the 10. Got Serene and Ritchie on the right side, Fincher out on the left side at receiver. Walker right the H-back. Nick Bells is the tailback. Yancey fakes to Bells, wants to throw, fires, incomplete, and Raheem Ritchie has to be able to see that one in. They hit him right there in the hands, and the sophomore wishes he could have that one back. Ran a nice route, was wide open there in the end zone, just unable to see that thing all the way in. 2nd down and 10. They're not at the 10, they're at the 12. Hand the ball off to Bells. Bells spins out of one tackle. Cannot get out of the second one, and Nick Bells will lose a yard on the play. The Tigers were waiting on that one.
Nick Bells on the carry.
He could not get away from number 3, C.T. Elkins. It'll be 3rd down and 11 now for the Hawks.
KJ Greer came to the sideline to tell Coach something, so he may have found something that he needed to share with Coach.
Ball's on the 13-yard line.
2 receivers left, 1 right. Marcus Floyd. Yancey wants to throw. Has Walker right. Incomplete. Walker had that one in his hand as he went to pull it down, got hit from behind, and it knocked the ball loose. And I tell you, you're going to see, at the end of the day, you're going to see what ends up being a quarterback stat as far as attempts and completions. And
they've got to give him some help.
Yeah, some of those you're going to point back and go, man, that doesn't all land there at 16. 4th down now, the Hawks keeping the offense out there on the field. Marcus Floyd moves over to the left side. Yancey wants to throw, looking left, fires, incomplete. That one probably a little bit ahead of Landon Fincher. He was able to get some fingers on it. If that one was about 6 inches inside, though, that's a touchdown. Instead, the ball will go over on downs to the Tigers as the
My coaches told me that if it hits you in the hands,
you ought to catch it.
you need to catch it. Need some stickum.
So ball goes over and downs. 1st and 10. Daingerfield, 4:45 remaining in the first half.
Matter of fact, it looks like my very first Pee Wee coach is possibly watching.
Watching on there?
Mr. Jimmy Cobb.
He always said, I knew Jay would do something in football, and I knew it wouldn't be on the field.
That's right.
2 receivers right, 1 left for Daingerfield. Handoff, and the ball carrier is going to get nowhere. Several Hawks converge on him right there near the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 11. Big number 45 for the Hawks out there. Kai Ringwood is a junior, and he's got pretty intimidating size when you see him lined up out there with everyone at the right side defensive end, rather.
Looks like Patton's showing a little pressure here.
Parker wants to throw, has a man in his face, gets away from the first one, will not get away from the second one. Jamie King got back there, flushed him out of the pocket.
I think Foster's going to get credited with it.
Ran into the arms of Jalen Foster.
He lost his helmet, so he's going to get to watch this play.
Got another tackle for loss on the season for Jalen Foster. Continues to add to those stats. You can hear the Hawk Band warming up there in the backfield. We will bring you their performance at halftime, along with the showstoppers. And Jay, we go first this week, so you can't be hanging out outside the press box giving me stress when I think you're not going to come introduce them. Got to get yours over with first, and then you can go outside.
True.
Parker in the shotgun for the Tigers. Now brings a man in motion from his right to left. And we're going to have a flag on the play. Timeout. Daingerfield. Daingerfield wants to talk about it here.
Timeout Tigers.
We're going to take a short break with them as well. You're watching Pleasant Grove Hawk football on Texarkana Gameday.
Texarkana, it's game day, and Lost Pizza is ready to feed the fans. From thick crust to thin, we make our dough fresh every single day and top it with all the flavors your crew loves. We are locally owned, locally operated, and proud to support our community in everything we do, from school spirit nights to hometown fundraisers. Dine in, take out, or order online. We're always ready for kickoff. Lost Pizza Company, Texarkana. Fueling game day the local way.
All right, folks, welcome back here to Daingerfield. After the Tigers take a timeout, they want to talk about it here on offense. It's 3rd down and 12 to go from their own 12-yard line. Hawk defense still yet to give up a first down on the evening. Isaiah Parker sends 2 receivers to his right side and 1 to the left. Looking right to throw. Toward the sideline, incomplete. No. Yeah, I was going to say he goes out of bounds. Thought he was trying to mark it there. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be 4th down, and the Tigers will once again send in the punt team. I'm a little nervous about the field judge over there on that side. I thought he was trying to mark the ball. I'm like, sir, he was at least a yard out of bounds over there. And so the Tiger punter once again from inside his own end zone. Gets this one off. And goes across midfield down to the 47-yard line.
Hawks take over from the 47-yard line.
Hawks will start for their own 47, 53 yards away. be the 14th drive of the game from the two teams combined here, with just over 3 minutes remaining in the first half. A lot of back and forth football. Still just under an hour of real time. Two receivers right side, one receiver left side. Yancey hands the ball off to the tailback, Palmer Gibbs. Gibbs on the move. He'll have enough for the first down as he breaks one tackle. His helmet does come off. He'll have to come out and get a breather, but Gibbs gets across midfield. Down to the 41-yard line, Marcus Floyd comes in, and the Hawks now using tempo. Two receivers stacked up on the right side, one left. The Tigers send pressure. They guessed right. And they bring Marcus Floyd down for a loss of 1 on the play. I'll tell you, in doing that, they left a receiver wide open out here.
Yeah, Ja'Cory Wright, sophomore, gets pressure and basically just causes the Pleasant Grove running back to fall over him.
Second down 11, Palmer Gibbs. Back in at tailback now. Send the slot to the left. Now he moves over to the right as Nick Bells. Yancey wants to throw, tries to check down. Bells is there, fires, and just sails this thing.
Chase Elrod goes down with it, but he's out of bounds and is playing defense.
Yeah, he was don't know. Yeah, that kind of in a dangerous spot there for grounding. He was, I don't know if the tackle box extends indefinitely back behind you. He was certainly between them, and there wasn't anybody over there. And you can hear the people in the
and they are walking it back.
Yep, they are going to say intentional grounding, so the ball will be down at the 49-yard line. It'll also be a loss of down. So, yeah, Yancey was good to get rid of the ball because he was under a considerable amount of duress from the defense. Just wasn't anybody over there, like you said, except for Elrod. He was not participating.
Yeah, Bam was covered a little bit and started breaking away when Yancey started scrambling, and just got to get on the same page. Once you see your quarterback scrambling, you're going to have to give him a target.
Third down and 19. Throw incomplete. Tried to get it to Nick Bales. It was a little bit high. Bales might have started to run before he saw the ball in, and so now on 4th and 19, the Hawks will send in the punt unit.
Yeah, the drops are definitely concerning. But I do think that it's something that they can get cleaned up and just spend a little more time working with each other.
You saw Coach Gibson talk about the passing game in some of his interviews this week, and focus on route running, and the punt team with a little theatrics down there, and they are going to pin Daingerfield at their own 1-yard line. Just incredible coverage down the field there on special teams. And Coach Gibson talked about route running, seeing the balls in, those types of things. And we have had some Hawks in position tonight. But as you say, just probably 4 or 5 times where the ball's just right there, just unable to see it in. So now the defense back out there. They have
Tigers from their 1-yard line.
Not allowed a first down so far, as the Tigers will start from their own 1. Last year, this Daingerfield team put up the second most yards on the Hawks, second only to Carthage in the playoff loss. So they certainly have some dangerous weapons out there who can move the ball. Parker sends the H-back to his left side for a little bit more protection. Make sure his receivers are on the same page. There's 5 seconds on the play clock. He wants to throw. Has a man coming out of the backfield, and it's going to be incomplete. Jace Elrod in coverage just did a great job of sticking inside the pocket of Rain Wallace. Getting his hand up in the middle of that one at the last minute. 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, good pressure there by the Pleasant Grove line as well. But great defense there by Elrod.
Second down and 10. Parker hands the ball off to the tailback. He gets out of the end zone, but nothing more from there as he's dropped immediately, and now the Hawks are going to take a timeout to preserve some time. Or is that Daingerfield?
It's the 2-minute.
Oh, I forgot. We got a 2-minute. 2-minute warning. All right, we'll take a break. It's not a warning. It's a 2-minute break, and we are going to take a break. You're watching Pleasant Grove Hawk football on Texarkana Gameday.
Diamond Bank walks with its customers through every step of life, side by side. From the first checking account in high school to the first home or business loan, Diamond Bank is committed to helping you with all of your financial needs. Diamond Bank's growth is the result of the growth of our customers, and we want to help you feel that same growth. We are proud to have the ability to give back to our local school districts, community organizations, veterans, customers, and more in a multitude of ways. Come discover the Diamond Bank difference with local people making local decisions for our local community. Stop by our current location in Texarkana at 5714 Richmond Road or visit us online at www.diamond.bank to see our products and services. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
All right, folks, welcome back to Daingerfield after the 2-minute timeout here. With 2 minutes left in the first half, we will have 3rd down and 10 for the Tigers from their own 1. Let's see if the Hawks try to pin their ears back and get somebody back there. Parker looking left, has a man behind him, throws. It's caught out of the backfield. Ball comes out, but the ball carrier is able to pick it back up, and Daingerfield will have their first down of the evening. A little quick pass out to Rain Wallace. Wallace again put it on the ground. It bounced right back up into his hands, and they get up to the 11-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 Daingerfield.
Yeah, Pleasant Grove sends the house, and Daingerfield able to complete the pass. And if he did not put that on the turf, he would have advanced pretty far.
They're telling him to roll the clock, and the people in the press box are refusing to listen. But yeah, he would have had a lot more room if he hadn't put that down. Little same thing underneath. And the tailback breaks a couple of tackles, and he's on the move into the second level. Jace Elrod able to bring him down up at the 36-yard line, but the Hawks had a chance to stop that thing in the backfield, and good hard running from Ashton Williams. To get them out, and it's another 1st down, 1st and 10, up at the 38-yard line.
Daingerfield looking to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Hawks again with pressure. Quarterback hit as he throws, incomplete. Bounced up into the hands of Buck Anderson, but it was rightly called a forward pass, incomplete. And it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, good pressure on the backside there. Got 61 seconds remaining in this second half. Our first half, sorry. Trying to get us to go home early.
That'll be okay. As long as you let the bands perform, you may not get much argument from a lot of folks. Parker wants to throw, has extra help inside for protection, but doesn't do any good, and he throws it out of bounds. And he backed up and stepped on the Whitehat's foot. It's intentional grounding. I hope people don't think the flag was called on the footstep. I know that wasn't intentional, but it was grounding. He was wrapped up when he threw that ball.
Unnecessary for roughness. You sprained my ankle.
Yeah. Stepped on my big toe. So it'll be a loss of down and the loss of yardage back to the 31-yard line. It'll make it 3rd down and long. We'll get out here and talk about it for a minute. All right, now we're ready. Not sure what the question was. Here we go, just under a minute remaining now in the first half.
31-yard line.
It's kind of like the last 2 minutes in a basketball game. Parker wants to throw. Complete, little tunnel screen to the outside wide receiver. Hawks bring him down with backside pursuit. Jace Elrod catch up with Jakyron Craver. Be 4th down, and the Hawks are going to take a timeout because they want to preserve a little bit of time to see if they can get something going on offense. So we will have a punt from Daingerfield. Doty says there's 42 seconds left. He says he's right. I can't see the scoreboard. I can see a brown wall. He's asking Jay for confirmation. Everybody agrees there's 42 seconds. So the Hawks do stop it. Wait on there. Again, we will have halftime for you. The Pleasant Grove Hawks will start halftime off. And Jay, the showstoppers, doing a great job this year under Miss Brooklyn Bearden, a showstopper alum who really seems to be enjoying herself and doing a good job with those young ladies. So they're certainly worth watching. Now we're going to have a false start once again on a punt. It's 3 times Tigers have had a false start on a punt.
False start.
Hawks got close to the last one. Jaden Scales tried to get back and maybe get a finger on it last time. So the false start will move the Tigers back 5 yards rather, and we'll do it again.
You've got Elrod on the far side.
You get the snap back, kick is off. And it goes out of bounds. We'll see where they mark it. And it's going to be at the 44-yard line. So Daingerfield was able to get a couple of first downs after a drive that started at their own 1. And now the punt sets the Hawks up in business, 1st down and 10 at the 44-yard line. So Pleasant Grove 56 yards away with 32.4 seconds to work for. Nick Bell's out at tailback.
Top of the screen, you've got Jay Rich, runs a little 10-1 or 10-700.
And they're going to try to get it to him. Jamarian Richardson. And ball just a little bit short. Jay Rich turns into a cornerback, knocks it out of the hands of Jakyron Craver. And that time Yancey didn't have enough on it for Jay Rich to be able to go under. Both he and the defender had to kind of come back for it. And that time the defender was in the better position to get that. Jay Rich stops the interception. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, Jay Rich would be like, I know you weren't at track last season, but.
Google me. 2nd down and 10. Hawks hand it off to Nick Bells. Bells looking for some room in the middle. It gets a little bit. Hawks using tempo. Yancey wants to throw. Looking left. Fires. Incomplete. Jay Rich couldn't see it in. Again, good position there. Got the ball to him, and Jay Rich just could not see that thing in. It'll be 4th down for the Hawks. And they're going to hand it off to Nick Bells. And he will run out the first half. And that's the way your first half ends. Your score at the half, Hawks 28, Tigers 0. We'll take a break. Be right back for halftime. You're watching Pleasant Grove Hawk football on Texarkana Gameday.
Meet Tony Langford Roofing, your trusted name in roofing solutions. Decades of experience and top-notch service. Passionate about your home safety, we treat every roof like our own. From repairs to full installations, we've got your home covered. Upgrade your roof with our variety of styles and materials. For roofs that last long, choose Tony Langford Roofing. We've got you covered.
My name is Doug Willett. I own M&M Tire and Auto Center. We've been here for over 40 years. We're just a mom and pop place. We service any type of vehicle that you can think of. We do front end alignments. We've got the best front end alignment machine guys here. And we also do AC work for the new Freon, which is the 1234 FY. We do that too. Plus tires. Now that's the major thing. Cooper Tire employees, we're really special with them. We give you 15% off, plus also you get your Goodyear employee refunds back on your tires, which is great for you. Extra value is what you get when you buy from Doug Willett. Don't worry, my guys will take care of you too.
Hi, I'm Jay Strickland, second generation master electrician. This is our team here at Livewire Electrical Services. Your safety is our top priority. That's why with every service call, we do a visual safety inspection for our customers, because small things can turn into big problems if left unchecked. We also offer a Safety and Savings membership plan, which gives you priority booking service, discounts, and an annual safety inspection of your home to make sure your home is protected year-round. We're proud to have been voted Best Electrician in Texarkana for the last 3 years by the Reader's Vault magazine. We have a 4.9 Google rating with over 270 5-star reviews because Texarkana trusts us to get the job done right. So give us a call today and experience the difference, because your home safety starts with us. Hi, I'm
American Drill Team Small Team High Kick Champions, our spectacular Pleasant Grove Shows. The showstopper officers are Junior Lieutenant Hala Eldridge, Junior Lieutenant Connie McNeil, Senior Lieutenant Kaylee. 2026 showstopper captain is Senior Sophie. Showstopper of the week is Ellen Henderson. Tonight, the showstoppers are performing a high kick routine to Bonanza. Showstoppers. Tonight's performance is sponsored by Leadwell Office Solutions and Diversified Plumbing Services IT Department. Thank you for your magnificent support.
The Pleasant Grove Independent School District is proud to present, for your continuing halftime entertainment, the award-winning Pleasant Grove High School Band. The Pleasant Grove Band is led on the field by drum majors senior Eden Venable and sophomores Ivy Meadows and Solomon Pasha. Color guard captain is senior Auburn Franklin. Color guard lieutenants are Alicia and Aaliyah Angel. Tonight, the band will be performing the first two movements of their 2025 competition show, Sparks of Illumination. Pleasant Grove High School Band is under the direction of Jay Sutton, assisted by Devin Sykes, Jody Digby, Kevin Sutton, Anna Sutton, Hannah Bryan, and Don Colquitt. Soloists in tonight's performance were alto saxophone junior Eldon Brosna, soprano saxophone junior Gabriel Alaman, on euphonium junior Scarlett Bailey, and senior Jackson T. This week's section of the week is the trumpets. Veterans of the week are Ivy Meadows and Jake Bowman, and new members of the week are Logan Julian and Ross Miller. We would also like to thank the Band Booster Club, School Board, and Administration for their continued support of our program. Thank you also to our corporate sponsors, Ledwell, Dodge Reynolds, Red River Beef Company, Nuke's Eatery, or Honda, or Hyundai, or Chevrolet, Lost Pizza Company, Sheds for Less, Texarkana Emergency Center, Pace & Sons Texarkana Overhead Door, Livingston Trucking, Double J Supply Company, and Cook's Drywall. Go Hawks!
Hey, I'm Josh Charette, project manager with 2B Builders. We're a local GC here in Texarkana. We have Lone Star out here doing our heating and AC. They do a good job for us. We really appreciate the customer service that they provide. I know that at Lone Star Heating and Air, I can always call Matt or Dave, their head commercial HVAC guy, and they will always pick up the phone when I need them. And that's a big thing when we're working out here on these commercial projects. Usually when we're in a bind, we need something and we need it pretty quickly, and we can rely on Lone Star for that.
At Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, we provide fast and compassionate emergency care for all ages. From cardiology to pediatric to outpatient imaging, our board-certified physicians are dedicated to exceptional care when you need it most. Our on-site laboratory offers full diagnostic testing, including MRIs, X-rays, CT scans, and ultrasounds, allowing for comprehensive care in one location. Conveniently located off Calhoun Creek Road, open 24/7, we're ready to help you feel better faster. Visit TexarkanaEmergencyCenter.com today.
Sherilyn Garcia, Elena Flores, Anna Yasmin Olguin, Hannah Witterstatter, and officers, Senior Sergeant Jacqueline Moreno, Lieutenant Kimberly Carmona, Captain Jalen Wallace, and Major Amara Yaw. Managers for the Bells are Nayeli Bravo, Anori Adaway, and Zanaya Lee. Tiger Bell of the Week is Hannah Witterstatter. The Tiger Bells will perform a palm routine tonight to Runaway Baby. Please welcome to the field the Daingerfield High School Tiger Marching Band.
I'm waiting on the husband anyway. Take him a little bit to get here.
Tonight, they will be performing the first two movements of their 2025 contest show entitled All Aboard, which will include selections from The Great Locomotive Chase by Robert W. Smith and from I've Been Working on the Railroad. The drum majors are Blaze Anderson and Madeline Contreras. Drum captain is Tessa Paulin. Guard captain is Taylor Lowry. Section of the week is the trumpet section. Marcher of the week is Anthony Bazan.
Sometimes I switch between two of them.
How adventurous of you.
Great job, band. And now.
Start your day with seamless transactions. Add your State Bank card to your device's digital wallet and enjoy the convenience of tap-and-go payments. Easy, secure, and thankfully at your fingertips. Simplify your day with State Bank's digital wallet. Your family, your bank, State Bank.
Hello everyone, I'm Jason with Golden Corral in Texarkana. I've got big cheers going out to Lone Star Heating and Air. I talked with Matt Shirley over at Lone Star Heating and Air. They actually came out, looked to see what we needed. They ordered the supplies or the equipment and everything. They came in and they did the install. They did 2 units in 1 day with no business disruptions whatsoever. Thanks to Lone Star Heating and Air, we got our air up and going and everything's running good.
My name is Cedric Harris. I'm here with Swing Lab Baseball Academy on behalf of Randall Glass. We're excited to add to the fabric of this strong baseball community. We're proud to have used Lone Star Heating and Air as our HVAC provider. Lone Star aligns well with our core values of it being a locally owned family business. We know that we're in good hands with Lone Star due to their reliability and expertise, the quality of equipment, and the ease of communication in case any breakdowns happen. We know that we'll be able to get things taken care of.
So today we're here at Swing Lab. We just want to let everyone know that we do commercial projects and we'd be glad to help you out. We do offer preventative maintenance programs as well. We've invested in a nice mobile trailer. We can do your rooftop units, your ground units, whatever you may need. So in the future, if you need anything, please give us a call at Lone Star Heating and Air. We would be glad to take care of all your heating and cooling needs.
All right, folks, welcome back. As we finish up halftime, had some great performances there by the Hawks during the half. Hopefully you were able to see those as now the Hawk football team making their way back out here on the field. And Jay, the defense for Pleasant Grove really picking up where they've been all year long, only giving up a couple of first downs on that very last drive to the Tigers. For Pleasant Grove, we got 3 touchdowns in the first quarter, 1 there in the second quarter, but did have some drives that, you know, kind of fizzled out there. And we talked about it, had some opportunities there to keep drives going in the pass game and just had some drops there that kind of uncharacteristic, and really would like to see if maybe we get some of that cleaned up. Also expect maybe in the second half we're going to see a lot of guys getting some playing time, getting some varsity experience under the lights that maybe we aren't used to, but overall just a pretty dominating performance by Pleasant Grove in the first half.
Yeah, defensively, definitely everything we expected. And, you know, as far as the scores for PG, you know, it's been in the hands of 4 different players. I like that. You know, we're definitely spreading the ball around. Nick Bell's running hard, Marcus Floyd running hard, you know, Palmer Gibbs running hard, each for them awarded with a touchdown apiece, and then a great high point catch by Bam with a 49-yard touchdown pass there in the first quarter. And, you know, field position has definitely been a detriment to Daingerfield.
Yep.
And so I think just coming out of this halftime, that's going to be one of the possible, you know, coaching, you know, that Daingerfield did just to try to get it back past the 25.
And this one will sail into the end zone, so it will start at the 25 for Daingerfield to get the second half kicked off. And that has been their best starting field position all night long, as they kind of tried to bring a few of those long kickoffs out, and none of them ever made it to the 20, as the Hawk special teams unit was able to get down there and make some stops, and so they do at least get it out to the 25 on the touchback. So Isaiah Parker and company back out there for the Tigers. 2 receivers on the right side and 1 on the left side. Parker is a senior quarterback. And ball off to the tailback, trying to get something in the middle. And he is not going to get anywhere. Zion Lewis big nose guard just wrapped him up right there at the line of scrimmage, spun him down. Give him maybe 1 yard on forward progress, and that's it. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, Zion Lewis getting in there quick, and that interior line right now with Zion and Jamie King just going to see what they can do to put a little pressure on the quarterback.
2 receivers right side, 1 left now. Parker again hands it off to tailback. This time, a little stop and go action, and he's able to get past that first line of defense for the Hawks, get up to the 2nd level. Lewis still in on that tackle, as well as number 45, Kai Ringwood, but it is a pickup. About 6 on the play. Now it's 3rd down and 3 to go.
Yeah, 3rd and short here for Daingerfield. The entire playbook is open to them here.
Jay Rich, Jamari Richardson, one of the corners. Javion Butler out on the other side. Jaden Scales back at free safety. Pass play here for the Tigers, rolling left, and the quarterback, Parker's going to keep it as he directs his receiver to get a block. And he does, and good little pickup there on 3rd down by Isaiah Parker to have a 1st down all the way up to the 45-yard line, and Parker flashing a little bit of speed there for Daingerfield.
Yeah, I mentioned in the first half that I thought that he needed to be one of the weapons. Just have some called design, QB runs.
Tailback on the carry again. Delayed handoff to the right side. That's number 19, Micah Broughton. Broughton has been a bright spot for them on the offense, and the Hawks have a man slow to get up out there on the field. Can't tell.
Thought I saw a 1 on the right-hand side of the number. I don't know if it's Elrod or not. Getting helped up, that's a good thing to see.
Jace Elrod might have got the wind knocked out of him or so there. So he's making his way off.
Looks like that right shoulder is being held tenderly.
Yep. Coach Fincher quickly out there along with Stephanie Bridges, the head trainer. Coach Fincher with a little bit of a vested interest there in Mr. Elrod when it comes to the small white ball in the springtime. 2-yard pickup on the play, though, for Broughton. 3-yard pickup, actually. 2nd down and 7 now. Parker to Broughton again. He's able to lean forward for some positive yards. And I tell you, it looked like he was bottled up in the backfield and then just kept his feet driving. And is able to get it to midfield. It'll be 3rd down and 5 now for the Tigers from the 50-yard line.
Yeah, good 2nd and 3rd effort there. Looks like he's going to actually come off the field for
a breather.
This one.
Kind of feel like once if they do pick up a 1st down here, anything will be 4-down territory from then on, trailing by 4 scores. Empty backfield now for Parker. He spreads them out, now brings a man in motion behind him. And he wants to throw a little underneath screen route, and the Hawks were waiting on it, and they are going to, well, try to get to the ball carrier, but he's able to break it out, and now he's on the move. He's going to get down and break a tackle at the 40. He's still on the move and finally shoved out of bounds about the 21-yard line. I tell you what. Rain Wallace just put about 11 Hawks on his highlight tape as he just kept his feet driving. Several Hawks with a chance there to bring him down, and he kind of pulled that Nick Bell's move where he put his hand down in the turf and was able to make himself bounce back up.
Yeah, not giving up on the play and able to turn it to the near side for the largest gain of Daingerfield's night so far.
And that's one of the things in the pregame notes. I was talking to Coach Darby. He said they can make some big plays and kind of hurt you with chunk yardage. Handoff coming left this time. Ball carrier gets it down inside the 10. Again, Broughton. From right to the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 1 to go. They can get a first down.
On the Hawks' 10-yard line.
The offensive line for Daingerfield and get a little pep in their step there. Quarterback wants to throw, has a man in his face, gets away from him. Steps up, has the first down and more, and he's in there. Touchdown Tigers.
Had a few spectators on the field in Hawks jerseys there.
So Isaiah Parker, the quarterback, on a busted play, kind of the same thing we saw last week with Paris. Able to break around that left side and get in for the score. From 10 yards out, now we wait on the extra point. And we still wait on the extra point. 5 seconds on the play clock. Now it's back there. It is up. It is good. 8 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Hawks 28, Tigers 7. We'll take a break. You're watching Pleasant Grove Hawk football on Texarkana Gameday.
At Raffaele Property Management, keeping our tenants comfortable is a top priority. That's why we trust Lone Star Heat and Air. They've always been dependable, quick to respond, and their work is top-notch. Whether it's routine service or an urgent call, they take care of it with professionalism and care. We couldn't recommend Lone Star Heat and Air more for anyone looking for a reliable HVAC service.
All right, folks, welcome back here to Daingerfield as the Tigers take it down, a 75-yard touchdown drive. So they score on the legs of Isaiah Parker. Got a really big play on that drive by Rain Wallace, the junior. Took what looked like a play that was stopped in the backfield and just made a lot of people miss to set up the scoring opportunity. And so now the Hawks.
Do you try it onside here?
We'll see what they do. They kicked off to the Hawks to start the game. That's the only kickoff opportunity we've seen. Number 17, Eric Ballesteros is their kicker. It's a high end over end kick. He's going to send Jamarian Richardson all the way back to the 10-yard line. Jay Rich looking for some room in the middle of the field. Jay Rich bounces it outside to the right side. He'll be up across the 40, brought down at the 45-yard line. 35-yard return for Jamarian Richardson.
1st and 10 for the Hawks.
And so Pleasant Grove will have good field position once again to start an offensive drive. And we'll see if the offense can come in and get something rolling. They did have a touchdown run by Palmer Gibbs on the second offensive drive of the second quarter, but then they had 3 drives after that ended in either a turnover on downs or in a punt. Marcus Floyd is the tailback. He gets the handoff on first down, looking for room off tackle left. Hurdles over a defender at the first down mark and gets about 4 more after that down to the 41-yard line. Marcus Floyd, just a good little off-tackle run. Found a huge hole over there, and Pleasant Grove now using tempo to get down the field. Floyd, handoff left again. This time he's met at the corner by Ashton Williams. He'll pick up 2 yards on the play, gets it inside the 40 to the 39. Nick Bells comes in now.
Ashton Williams on the stop.
As Floyd will come out.
Yeah, Floyd getting the call 2 times in a row and positive yards each time.
Hawks break the huddle with 2 receivers left side, 1 receiver right side. Work right back, Nick Bells, rather. Looking for some room in the middle, tripped up right at the line of scrimmage. That's Williams once again. He's playing on both sides of the ball, and
Nick Bell's on the carry.
he's kind of a spy against those tailbacks, and he's really played a pretty good game out there on defense for Daingerfield. Looks like he may be cramping up a little bit, walking a little bit gingerly, and banging on those quads. That's kind of what I look like having to climb up these bleachers earlier. Hawks are going to spread it out with 2 receivers to each side now for Colt Yancey and company. 3rd down and 6 to go. Yancey looking left, wants to throw, fires, incomplete. It's just good coverage out there on the side. That's number 7, Jakyron Craver. He's been challenged several times tonight by these Hawks. Won some and lost some. That one a good play there as he's able to get his hands in front of that ball intended for Landon Fincher.
Yeah, another half step, and he may have been in front of Fincher there.
4th and 7 from the Tiger 38-yard line.
He put a little mustard on that ball as it got out there. Didn't have a lot of arch. He trying to stick it there in the ribs of Landon Fincher. Hawks with their body inside, tight rather, trying a little screen pass, and number 13 met number 13. And that was Cameron Crane for Daingerfield. He read it the whole way and was able to tackle Nick Bells immediately. It'll be a turnover on downs. Now the Tigers have it 1st down and 10 at their own 41-yard line. You can kind of hear this home crowd getting a little bit of life in them. See if the defense can respond after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive of this second half. 6 minutes and 16 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Daingerfield on offense for the 2nd time after intermission. 2 receivers on the right side, 1 receiver to the left side for Isaiah Parker. Hands the ball off to Broughton. Broughton looking for some room on the right side. Broughton keeps his feet going up across the 45-yard line, up near the 48. Kind of stands up and runs straight up with the ball, but every time the Hawks got to the corner, there was someone there in a blue jersey, Patton, making the tackle, but it'll be a 7-yard pickup, 2nd down and 3 to go.
Daingerfield finding some success running the ball against these Hawks tonight in the 2nd half.
Parker wants to throw, steps up into the pocket. It's going to be hit from behind, and he's going to be sacked. It'll be a loss of 1. Pleasant Grove does a good job to get back there, and we've got somebody injured for the Hawks. Yep. And he is going to be down. We're going to take a break, and we will come back here in just a little bit, but we are going to have an injury timeout.
Tired of banking fees and complicated accounts? With State Bank's My Free Checking Account, enjoy no minimum balance and 0 monthly fees. Get a free gift just for opening your checking account, because we believe banking should be rewarding. Great for personal accounts and businesses too.
Braving fajitas but short on time? That's not a problem. Just give us a call and place your order, and we will have them ready for you with no lines or waiting. With same ingredients and the same freshness every day. If life moves fast, so do we. No time to waste. Satisfy your cravings today.
Texarkana, it's game day and Lost Pizza is ready to feed the fans. From thick crust to thin, we make our dough fresh every single day and top it with all the flavors your crew loves. We are locally owned, locally operated, and proud to support our community in everything we do, from school spirit nights to hometown fundraisers. Dine in, take out, or order online, we're always ready for kickoff. Lost Pizza Company, Texarkana, fueling game day the local way.
Diamond Bank walks with its customers through every step of life, side by side. From the first checking account in high school to the first home or business loan, Diamond Bank is committed to helping you with all of your financial needs. Diamond Bank's growth is the result of the growth of our customers, and we want to help you feel that same growth. We are proud to have the ability to give back to our local school districts, community organizations, veterans, customers, and more in a multitude of ways. Come discover the Diamond Bank difference with local people making local decisions for our local community. Stop by our current location in Texarkana at 5714 Richmond Road or visit us online at www.diamond.bank to see our products and services. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Meet Tony Langford Roofing, your trusted name in roofing solutions. Decades of experience and top-notch service. Passionate about your home safety, we treat every roof like our own. From repairs to full installations, we've got your home covered. Upgrade your roof with our variety of styles and materials. For roofs that last long, choose Tony Langford Roofing. We've got you covered.
Hey folks, welcome back here to Daingerfield. Just an update. We went to kind of a quick timeout there. We are in an injury timeout. The Hawks with a man on the field, waiting on paramedics to deal with him. Nothing crazy serious. Got a leg injury going on, and obviously not something that we would show or any of that. Just wanted to kind of let you know while we were in this time out there. I'll tell you, Jay, one of the things that's telling, though, you can tell everybody's in the kid business. You had trainers from both teams immediately out there, the emergency responders here on standby at Daingerfield, even the referees and all that kind of stuff. Nobody from anywhere ever wants to see a student injured. And you can see school administrators, our campus administrators, superintendent, everybody out there on the field. Just kind of one of the hazards of this business is we love kids and we deal with kids every day, and so you certainly don't want to see anybody injured, but it is good to see those that step in and help.
And at this time, we're assuming it's a lower leg injury.
Yep.
And definitely prayers for that young man.
Absolutely. You see Coach Gibson talking to his players, telling them what to do. Same thing with the Daingerfield coaches over here on this side. Just a lot of respect there. We'll go back to some more commercials. We just wanted to kind of let you know what was happening, kind of where we are, and we will have some commercials until we can get some football going. But we are timeout for an injury here in Daingerfield. It's Pleasant Grove Hawk football on Texarkana Gameday.
My name is Doug Willett. I own M&M Tire and Auto Center. We've been here for over 40 years. We're just a mom and pop place. We service any type of vehicle that you can think of. We do front end alignments. We've got the best front end alignment machine guys here, and we also do AC work for the new Freon, which is the 1234 FY. We do that too. Plus tires. Now that's the major thing. Cooper Tire employees We're really special with them. We give you 15% off, plus also you get your Goodyear employee refunds back on your tires, which is great for you. Extra value is what you get when you buy from Doug Willett. Don't worry, my guys will take care of you too.
Hi, I'm Jay Strickland, second generation master electrician. This is our team here at Livewire Electrical Services. Your safety is our top priority. That's why with every service call, we do a visual safety inspection for our customers, because small things can turn into big problems if left unchecked. We also offer a safety and savings membership plan, which gives you priority booking service, discounts, and an annual safety inspection of your home to make sure your home is protected year-round. We're proud to have been voted Best Electrician in Texarkana for the last 3 years by the Reader's Vault magazine. We have a 4.9 Google rating with over 270 5-star reviews because Texarkana trusts us to get the job done right. So give us a call today and experience the difference, because your home safety starts with us.
Hey, I'm Josh Surrett, project manager with 2B Builders. We're a local GC here in Texarkana. We have Lone Star out here doing our heating and AC. They do a good job for us. We really appreciate the customer service that they provide. I know that at Lone Star Heating and Air, I can always call Matt or Dave, their head commercial HVAC guy, and they will always pick up the phone when I need them. And that's a big thing when we're working out here on these commercial projects. Usually when we're in a bind, we need something and we need it pretty quickly, and we can rely on Lone Star for that.
At Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, we provide fast and compassionate emergency care for all ages. From cardiology to pediatric to outpatient imaging, our board-certified physicians are dedicated to exceptional care when you need it most. Our on-site laboratory offers full diagnostic testing, including MRIs, X-rays, CT scans, and ultrasounds, allowing for comprehensive care in one location. Conveniently located off Calhoun Creek Road, open 24/7, we're ready to help you feel better faster. Visit TexarkanaEmergencyCenter.com today.
Start your day with seamless transactions. Add your State Bank card to your device's digital wallet and enjoy the convenience of tap-and-go payments. Easy, secure, and thankfully at your fingertips. Simplify your day with State Bank's digital wallet. Your family, your bank, State Bank.
Hello everyone, I'm Jason with Golden Corral in Texarkana. I've got big cheers going out to Lone Star Heating and Air. I talked with Matt Shirley over at Lone Star Heating and Air. They actually came out, looked to see what we needed. They ordered the supplies or the equipment and everything. They came in and they did the install. They did 2 units in one day with no business disruptions whatsoever. Thanks to Lone Star Heating and Air, we got our air up and going and everything's running good.
Sports injuries can happen anytime, on the field, on the court, and even in your backyard. At Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, we treat sprains, fractures, concussions, and more with fast, compassionate care close to home. We're open 24/7 with on-site imaging like X-rays, ultrasounds, CT scans, and MRI for quick, accurate diagnosis and treatment all in one place. Let us help you get back to the game faster. Visit TexarkanaEmergencyCenter.com for more information.
My name is Cedric Harris. I'm here with Swing Lab Baseball Academy on behalf of Randall Glass. We're excited to add to the fabric of this strong baseball community. We're proud to have used Lone Star Heating and Air as our HVAC provider. Lone Star aligns well with our core values of it being a locally owned family business. We know that we're in good hands with Lone Star due to their reliability and expertise, the quality equipment, and the ease of communication in case any breakdowns happen. We know that we'll be able to get things taken care of.
So today we're here at Swing Lab. We just want to let everyone know that we do commercial projects and we'd be glad to help you out. We do offer preventative maintenance programs as well. We've invested in a nice mobile trailer. We can do your rooftop units, your ground units, whatever you may need. So in the future, if you need anything, please give us a call at Lone Star Heating and Air. We would be glad to take care of all your heating and cooling needs.
Tired of banking fees and complicated accounts? With State Bank's My Free Checking Account, enjoy no minimum balance and 0 monthly fees. Get a free gift just for opening your checking account, because we believe banking should be rewarding. Great for personal accounts and businesses too.
Folks, we are back here at Daingerfield, again following the injury timeout. And I just want to wish Kenmarian Jones a speedy recovery there. Again, we don't, it's from what we see from up here, but something with the lower leg for sure. And so they were getting him loaded into an ambulance with the paramedics so they can go get him looked out and checked out there. And I don't know, we're trying to figure something out. I think they're trying to get some information from the coaches just to make sure that everything is good to go. And again, this is kind of one of those things. You have contingencies, you plan for things, you have a lot of procedures in place, and I'm sure we'll have some administrators from the school on the way over there. We do usually have, well, we always have at least one that we send in a school vehicle just in case we have something like this that we got to do. So again, just some behind the scenes things that everybody jumps into action when something happens with a kid. And again, we do appreciate all the trainers for Pleasant Grove, but also the folks here at Daingerfield. Just truly a team effort out there. I don't really know what we are doing over there. Maybe they're giving them some sort of forms or something that we keep in a folder. I don't know. They got everybody together.
They called two of the paramedics over to that side. I'm just wondering.
We had somebody on the sideline. I'm guessing my daughter just texted me from over there. I think it's one of our trainers, maybe. One of our student trainers. Having a thing over there. I'll tell you what, we're gonna take about another minute break here, and we'll see what's going on with that. We'll take a quick break. This is Pleasant Grove Hawk Football and Texarkana Gameday.
Craving fajitas but short on time? That's not a problem. Just give us a call and place your order, and we will have them ready for you with no lines or waiting. With same ingredients and the same freshness every day. If life moves fast, so do we. No time to waste. Satisfy your cravings today.
Texarkana, it's game day and Lost Pizza is ready to feed the fans. From thick crust to thin, we make our dough fresh every single day and top it with all the flavors your crew loves. We are locally owned, locally operated, and proud to support our community in everything we do, from school spirit nights to hometown fundraisers. Dine in, take out, or order online, we're always ready for kickoff. Lost Pizza Company, Texarkana, fueling game day the local way.
Diamond Bank walks with its customers through every step of life, side by side. From the first checking account in high school to the first home or business loan, Diamond Bank is committed to helping you with all of your financial needs. Diamond Bank's growth is the result of the growth of our customers, and we want to help you feel that same growth. We are proud to have the ability to give back to our local school districts, community organizations, veterans, customers, and more in a multitude of ways. Come discover the Diamond Bank difference with local people making local decisions for our local community. Stop by our current location in Texarkana at 5714 Richmond Road or visit us online at www.diamond.bank to see our products and services. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Meet Tony Langford Roofing, your trusted name in roofing solutions. Decades of experience and top-notch service. Passionate about your home safety, we treat every roof like our own. From repairs to full installations, we've got your home covered. Upgrade your roof with our variety of styles and materials. For roofs that last long, choose Tony Langford Roofing. We've got you covered.
My name is Doug Willett. I own M&M Tire and Auto Center. We've been here for over 40 years. We're just a mom and pop place. We service any type of vehicle that you can think of. We do front end alignments. We've got the best front end alignment machine guys here. And we also do AC work for the new Freon, which is the 1234 FY. We do that too. Plus tires. Now that's the major thing. Cooper Tire employees, we're really special with them. We give you 15% off, plus also you get your Goodyear employee refunds back on your tires, which is great for you. Extra value is what you get when you buy from Doug Willett. Don't worry, my guys will take care of you too.
Hi, I'm Jay Strickland, second generation master electrician. This is our team here at Livewire Electrical Services. Your safety is our top priority. That's why with every service call, we do a visual safety inspection for our customers, because small things can turn into big problems if left unchecked. We also offer a safety and savings membership plan, which gives you priority booking service, discounts, and an annual safety inspection of your home to make sure your home is protected year-round. We're proud to have been voted Best Electrician in Texarkana for the last 3 years by the Reader's Vault magazine. We have a 4.9 Google rating with over 270 5-star reviews because Texarkana trusts us to get the job done right. So give us a call today and experience the difference, because your home safety starts with us.
Hey, I'm Josh Durrett, project manager with 2B Builders. We're a local GC here in Texarkana. We have Lone Star out here doing our heating and AC. They do a good job for us. We really appreciate the customer service that they provide. I know that at Lone Star Heating and Air, I can always call Matt or Dave, their head commercial HVAC guy, and they will always pick up the phone when I need them. And that's a big thing when we're working out here on these commercial projects. Usually when we're in a bind, we need something and we need it pretty quickly, and we can rely on Lone Star for that.
At Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, we provide fast and compassionate emergency care for all ages. From cardiology to pediatric to outpatient imaging, our board-certified physicians are dedicated to exceptional care when you need it most. Our on-site laboratory offers full diagnostic testing, including MRIs, X-rays, CT scans, and ultrasounds, allowing for comprehensive care in one location. Conveniently located off Calhoun Creek Road, open 24/7. We're ready to help you feel better faster. Visit TexarkanaEmergencyCenter.com today.
Start your day with seamless transactions. Add your State Bank card to your device's digital wallet and enjoy the convenience of tap-and-go payments. Easy, secure, and thankfully at your fingertips. Simplify your day with State Bank's digital wallet. Your family, your bank, State Bank.
Hello everyone, I'm Jason with Golden Corral in Texarkana. I've got big cheers going out to Lone Star Heating and Air. I talked with Matt Shirley over at Lone Star Heating and Air. They actually came out, looked to see what we needed. They ordered the supplies or the equipment and everything. They came in and they did the install. They did 2 units in 1 day with no business disruptions whatsoever. Thanks to Lone Star Heating and Air, we got our air up and going and everything's running good. Hello.
My name is Cedric Harris. I'm here with Swing Lab Baseball Academy on behalf of Randall Glass. We're excited to add to the fabric of this strong baseball community. We're proud to have used Lone Star Heating and Air as our HVAC provider. Lone Star aligns well with our core values of it being a locally owned family business. We know that we're in good hands with Lone Star due to their reliability and expertise, the quality equipment, and the ease of communication in case any breakdowns happen. We know that we'll be able to get things taken care of.
So today we're here at Swing Lab. We just want to let everyone know that we do commercial projects and we'd be glad to help you out. We do offer preventative maintenance programs as well. We've invested in a nice mobile trailer. We can do your rooftop units, your ground units, whatever you may need. So in the future, if you need anything, please give us a call at Lone Star Heating and Air. We would be glad to take care of all your heating and cooling needs.
Sports injuries can happen anytime, on the field, on the court, and even in your backyard. At Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, we treat sprains, fractures, concussions, and more with fast, compassionate care close to home. We're open 24/7 with on-site imaging like x-rays, ultrasounds, CT scans, and MRI for quick, accurate diagnosis and treatment all in one place. Let us help you get back to the game faster. Visit TexarkanaEmergencyCenter.com for more information.
Tired of banking fees and complicated accounts? With State Bank's My Free Checking account, enjoy no minimum balance and 0 monthly fees. Get a free gift just for opening your checking account, because we believe banking should be rewarding. Great for personal accounts and businesses too.
At Raffaele Property Management, keeping our tenants comfortable is a top priority. That's why we trust Lone Star Heat and Air. They've always been dependable, quick to respond, and their work is top-notch. Whether it's routine service or an urgent call, they take care of it with professionalism and care. We couldn't recommend Lone Star Heat and Air more for anyone looking for a reliable HVAC service.
Braving fajitas but short on time? That's not a problem. Just give us a call and place your order, and we will have them ready for you with no lines or waiting. With same ingredients and the same freshness every day. If life moves fast, so do we. No time to waste. Satisfy your cravings today.
Texarkana, it's game day and Lost Pizza is ready to feed the fans. From thick crust to thin, we make our dough fresh every single day and top it with all the flavors your crew loves. We are locally owned, locally operated, and proud to support our community in everything we do, from school spirit nights to hometown fundraisers. Dine in, take out, or order online, we're always ready for kickoff. Lost Pizza Company, Texarkana. Fueling game day, the local.
Diamond Bank walks with its customers through every step of life, side by side. From the first checking account in high school to the first home or business loan, Diamond Bank is committed to helping you with all of your financial needs. Diamond Bank's growth is the result of the growth of our customers, and we want to help you feel that same growth. We are proud to have the ability to give back to our local school districts, community organizations, veterans, customers, and more in a multitude of ways. Come discover the Diamond Bank difference with local people making local decisions for our local community. Stop by our current location in Texarkana at 5714 Richmond Road or visit us online at www.diamond.bank to see our products and services. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Meet Tony Langford Roofing, your trusted name in roofing solutions. Decades of experience and top-notch service. Passionate about your home safety, we treat every roof like our own. From repairs to full installations, we've got your home covered. Upgrade your roof with our variety of styles and materials. For roofs that last long, choose Tony Langford Roofing. We've got you covered.
My name is Doug Willett. I own M&M Tire and Auto Center. We've been here for over 40 years. We're just a mom and pop place. We service any type of vehicle that you can think of. We do front end alignments. We've got the best front end alignment machine guys here. And we also do AC work for the new Freon, which is the 1234 FY. We do that too. Plus tires. Now that's the major thing. Cooper Tire employees, we're really special with them. We give you 15% off, plus also you get your Goodyear employee refunds back on your tires, which is great for you. Extra value is what you get when you buy from Doug Willett. Don't worry, my guys will take care of you too.
Hi, I'm Jay Strickland, second generation master electrician. This is our team here at Livewire Electrical Services. Your safety is our top priority. That's why with every service call, we do a visual safety inspection for our customers, because small things can turn into big problems if left unchecked. We also offer a safety and savings membership plan, which gives you priority booking service, discounts, and an annual safety inspection of your home to make sure your home is protected year-round. We're proud to have been voted Best Electrician in Texarkana for the last 3 years by the Reader's Vault magazine. We have a 4.9 Google rating with over 270 5-star reviews because Texarkana trusts us to get the job done right. So give us a call today and experience the difference, because your home safety starts with us.
Hey, I'm Josh Surrett, project manager with 2B Builders. We're a local GC here in Texarkana. We have Lone Star out here doing our heating and AC. They do a good job for us. We really appreciate the customer service that they provide. I know that at Lone Star Heating and Air, I can always call Matt or Dave, their head commercial HVAC guy, and they will always pick up the phone when I need them. And that's a big thing when we're working out here on these commercial projects. Usually when we're in a bind, we need something and we need it pretty quickly, and we can rely on Lone Star for that.
At Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, we provide fast and compassionate emergency care for all ages. From cardiology to pediatric to outpatient imaging, our board-certified physicians are dedicated to exceptional care when you need it most. Our on-site laboratory offers full diagnostic testing, including MRIs, X-rays, CT scans, and ultrasounds, allowing for comprehensive care in one location. Conveniently located off Calhoun Creek Road, open 24/7. We're ready to help you feel better faster. Visit TexarkanaEmergencyCenter.com today.
Start your day with seamless transactions. Add your State Bank card to your device's digital wallet and enjoy the convenience of tap-and-go payments. Easy, secure, and thankfully at your fingertips. Simplify your day with State Bank's digital wallet. Your family, your bank, State Bank.
My name is Cedric Harris. I'm here with Swing Lab Baseball Academy on behalf of Randall Glass. We're excited to add to the fabric of this strong baseball community. We're proud to have used Lone Star Heating and Air as our HVAC provider. Lone Star aligns well with our core values of it being a locally owned family business. We know that we're in good hands with Lone Star due to their reliability and expertise, the quality equipment, and the ease of communication in case any breakdowns happen. We know that we'll be able to get things taken care of.
So today we're here at Swing Lab. We just want to let everyone know that we do commercial projects and we'd be glad to help you out. We do offer preventative maintenance programs as well. We've invested in a nice mobile trailer. We can do your rooftop units, your ground units, whatever you may need. So in the future, if you need anything, please give us a call at Lone Star Heating and Air. We would be glad to take care of all your heating and cooling needs.
All right, folks, welcome back here to Daingerfield. Got one of the student trainers who had a medical emergency as well, so she's on her way in an ambulance as well. So we're going to get this thing started off here after a little long delay. Had an injury timeout for a player, and then one of the trainers, kind of everything, they were getting the ambulance off the field, and they had to call for another paramedic. So now we're going to get this thing back rolling. It is third down and 3 to go for Daingerfield from their own 47-yard line. Parker gets the snap, wants to throw, fires, caught. Jace Elrod makes the tackle. Good to see him back out there. Pass is complete to number 2, Mason Williams.
Mason Williams kept on the catch.
And it'll be first down.
First down, Tigers.
And 10 for the Tigers.
For the 48-yard line.
So, again, 2 receivers to the right side, 1 receiver to the left. A little stoppage here. All right, we're going to move it down to the, there we go. Get the ball where they want it to be.
Yeah, number 2, Mason Williams, is a UTSA commit.
Yep. The good athletes that they have here. Parker waiting on the snap. Gets it now. Looking to his right. Fires. This is going to be too long. Trying to connect it out there with Rain Wallace. Just led him a little bit too far. He was flanked by Jace Elrod. And the cornerback out there. Falls incomplete. It'll be second down and 10 now. So Daingerfield has found a little bit of momentum here in this third quarter. They did score a touchdown on their opening drive of the quarter. This drive started on their own 41-yard line. It's their second offensive drive of the third. This one a handoff to Broughton. Broughton has run the ball pretty well for them as well. This time he picks up 3 yards on the play. It'll be third down and 7. Big opportunity now for the Hawk defense to get off the field. Some different guys out there. Villarreal is in the middle of that line. Coaches really like him. He's a big kid, takes up some space, but also you'll find him in the backfield quite a bit. And Zion Lewis is in there at nose guard. Kedrick Smith starting from down on the ground over there. Parker wants to throw, has good protection. Fires across the middle, it's incomplete. High for his intended receiver, Seth Gunlock. was tracking the receiver, looked up at the ball at the last second, probably would have had a good opportunity to pick that one off and saw it when it was a little bit too late as the pass sailed over the head of Eli Harrison. And it'll be 4th down and 7.
Yeah, I think Eli touched the ball just enough to cause Seth to lose it. This brings up a 4th and long here for Daingerfield. We're approaching the 3:31 mark here in the 3rd quarter.
Split receivers, twins to each side now. Parker, again looking left, being pursued by several Hawks. Breaks free of a tackle, though, in the backfield. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. Not much more after that. Ball will go over on downs, and it'll be Hawk football. Good pressure by Keedrick Smith and Jalen Foster. And so now PG will have the ball at our own 45-yard line as the band gets cranked back up and we roll inside 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Colt Yancey and company back out onto the field. The Hawks up by 3 scores, 28-7. 2 receivers out on the left side. The man on the right side by himself is Camden Harris. The tailback is Palmer Gibbs. Yancey fakes to Gibbs, throws. H-back Walker Wright could not get out of the backfield as Tigers, number 11, Tamar Palmer. Chased him down, and somebody from the Hawks lost a hat there. It's Julian Toby. So he had to come out for a play.
It looks like Jonah Womack, sophomore's coming in during this play.
Yancey wants to throw, has some protection, fires incomplete. Just out of the reach of Bam Harris and overthrew him. Harris had gotten behind the defense there, and that's when you wish Yancey had put just a little bit more touch on. Cam had kind of got tied up, a little pushing and shoving match with the 2 defenders there. Nothing egregious on either side. By the time he broke free of them, the ball was a little bit too far down the field. 3rd down and 10 now. Hawks will flip the formation. You see Line making the call up there. And the ball off to Palmer Gibbs. Gibbs looking for some room in the middle. Palmer Gibbs has enough for the 1st down. Gets it into the secondary, and if Rain Wallace is going to have a tackle, he's going to have to bring more than that. And Hawks now with tempo at the 38-yard line. They give to Gibbs again. Same play. This time he picks up 6 or so. 2nd down and 4. Gibbs comes out to take a breather. And they send in Marcus Floyd. Two receivers left side, 1 receiver right side. Yancey wants to throw, crossing route, caught. Bam Harris sticks that one right between the 1 and the 8. It's 1st down, Hawks inside the 20, down at the 16-yard line. And again, Pleasant Grove using tempo.
Yeah, great throw there by Yancey, and Bam making a great catch, even though Mason Williams right there on his hip pocket, but advances the ball for the Hawks.
Yancey fakes to Floyd, throwing toward the end zone, incomplete. That one, little miscommunication there with
Incomplete pass.
Fincher. Fincher was pointing inside and outside. Yep, Yancey's telling him to the corner. Fincher had cut inside there at the end. Same formation, clock stopped at 2nd down and 10. They hand the ball off to Marcus Floyd. Floyd chopped down by the linebacker after a pickup of 7. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Inside of a minute remaining in the third. Marcus Floyd, this time brought down at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th down.
4th
and 4 to go.
Yeah, Ashton Williams making the stop there. Yancey actually goes to the sideline to get the call from Coach Gibson.
Walker Wright comes back in at the H-back. Big 4th down play here. They spread them out. Palmer Gibbs is the tailback. Yancey wants to throw, trying to get to the end zone. Incomplete. Walker Wright's got to be able to bring that one in.
No, he caught it. He did catch it.
Okay, touchdown. Okay.
He did bobble it.
It looked like the guy gave an incomplete pass here, so it is a touchdown, Hawks. Sorry about that. I'm not going to talk crazy about Walker Wright anymore. I'm watching the guy in the back of the end zone. Didn't see anybody give a touchdown signal, but it is a touchdown. All right, well, beautiful pass. Sorry about the call there. Kick is up. Kick is good. 5 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Hawks 35, Tigers 7. We'll take a break. You're watching Pleasant Grove Hawk football on Texarkana Gameday.
At Raffaele Property Management, keeping our tenants comfortable is a top priority. That's why we trust Lone Star Heat and Air. They've always been dependable, quick to respond, and their work is top-notch. Whether it's routine service or an urgent call, they take care of it with professionalism and care. We couldn't recommend Lone Star Heat and Air more for anyone looking for a reliable HVAC service.
All right, folks, welcome back here to Daingerfield. Again, Walker Wright with the touchdown reception from Colt Yancey. Makes it a 35-7 affair in the waning seconds of the third quarter.
Trico Lumber Company, the National Bank of Hughes Springs, Daingerfield branch. Start to finish. Horn Family.
James Solomon with the ball teed up.
Texas Heritage National Bank and the Rabbit Hole. Thanking all of our sponsors for your support in Tiger Nation.
High end over end kick toward the corner. And it's going to bounce out to the 5, and the return man for Daingerfield tries to take it from there, and he's going to be brought down at the 5-yard line, and so that's where Daingerfield will take over first down and 10.
Yeah, I'm thinking he may have needed to just go ahead and step out of bounds and touch the ball.
Yeah, and it's a penalty against us. So the Tigers with their back against the end zone, and we'll see if the Hawk defense comes after something here. Got some different guys out there on the field. Griffin Gibbs out there playing safety. Also Jaden Brown there in the secondary. Parker wants to throw, a little screen pass set up, and he's going to be brought down immediately. Buck Anderson read it. And that's the way the third quarter is going to end. Your score after 3. Pleasant Grove 35, Daingerfield 7. We'll take a break. You're watching Pleasant Grove Hawk football on Texarkana Gameday.
Sports injuries can happen anytime, on the field, on the court, and even in your backyard. At Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, we treat sprains, fractures, concussions, and more with fast, compassionate care close to home. We're open 24/7 with on-site imaging like x-rays, ultrasounds, CT scans, and MRI for quick, accurate diagnosis and treatment all in one place. Let us help you get back to the game faster. Visit TexarkanaEmergencyCenter.com for more information.
Tired of banking fees and complicated accounts? With State Bank's My Free Checking account, enjoy no minimum balance and 0 monthly fees. Get a free gift just for opening your checking account because we believe banking should be rewarding. Great for personal accounts and businesses too.
Red button. All right, folks, welcome back here to Daingerfield as we head into the fourth quarter. Your Hawks leading at 35-7 over the home team, Daingerfield Tigers. It is second down and 12 to go for the Tigers from their own 4. And ball off to the ball carrier in the middle. There's a scrum of people. Not much on that one. Maybe a yard to get back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be third down now from the 5-yard line for Daingerfield. Broughton tried to give the Tigers a little bit of breathing room. Parker waiting on the snap. Wants to throw. Looking right the entire way. Throws it. Looks like it's caught over here on the sideline, and it is.
Yeah, just over the hands of Jalen Foster there. Great catch there.
Crater jumped up and brought that one down. Got it out to the 17-yard line. Get the Tigers out of the shadow of their own end zone. They have had moderate success on offense here in the third quarter. Now as we head to the fourth.
C.T. Elkins is actually coming in the bottom of the screen there, number 3.
Parker hands the ball off once again, and a big run now from Broughton as he gets around the left side, busts into the second level, all the way out near the 45-yard line. It'll be enough for a first down. You can see Coach Darby stopping to talk to Jalen Foster. So he got caught inside out there, the defensive end position, and got sealed away from the play.
Yeah, Seth Gunn able to make the stop, but yeah, a couple of bad angles there by the Hawk defense on that play.
It's first down Daingerfield now from their own 44. Hawks showing pressure from the left side with Terrell Patton. They run away from him. It's number 0, but the Hawk defensive front does a good job of stringing out the ball carrier to bring Ashton Williams down after a short gain.
Second and 8 from the 46-yard line.
Well, they get up across the 45 to the 46. It'll be second down now. Play clock rolling inside 22 seconds. Not a lot of urgency from the Tigers. They send 3 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Parker drops back to pass. Several Hawks giving pursuit. He rolls out to the left. And he'll step out of bounds right near midfield as he's able to escape the pressure. Good coverage downfield by Pleasant Grove. Nowhere for him to go with the ball. And it'll bring up third down and 7.
And dropping just under 9 minutes remaining in this game. Defense looking to keep their streak of not allowing more than 2 scores a game intact here. The possible stop this series.
Everybody in tight with 3 receivers to the left side, 2 on the right side. Empty backfield for Parker. I don't really know what he's doing with his hands there at the beginning of each of those. Flushed out of the pocket, rolling to his right, trying to turn the corner, and he is not going to get there. He slides down as Kedron Smith taps him on the shoulders from behind. It'll be 4th down, no gain on the play, and Kedron Smith was closing with some speed. I don't want Kedron Smith chasing me.
Yeah, Isaiah Parker came up a little bit limping there.
Yeah. Three receivers left side, one receiver right side. I think Kedron may be going to visit a certain orange school that you're interested in this weekend. Welcome. Parker looking left, wanting to throw. Steps up into the pocket. He will not get away this time. Several Hawks converge. Bring him back down at the original line of scrimmage. There's Kedron Smith along with Jamie King. Parker is planted at the 44-yard line, and the punt team for the Tigers makes their way back out on the field.
That was turnover on downs, actually, I believe.
Oh, that
Pleasant
was?
Grove is going to get the ball.
That was 4th.
The offense is going to get back out there and see if they can advance the ball about 43.5 yards.
Hawks starting in plus territory for the 5th time this evening. Nick Bales is the tailback, 2 receivers right side, 1 left side for Colt Yancey. Nick Bales gets the handoff in the middle. Nick Bales breaks into the second level, breaks a tackle at the 30. Nick Bales 20, 10, 5, touchdown Hawks! Nick Bales.
Nick Bales for the touchdown for the Hawks.
So that is Nick's 2nd score of the game. And so right now he's got bookends since he scored the first one for Pleasant Grove tonight. But that one comes with 7:45 left here in the game.
It's the second one-play drive for the Hawks of the evening. That one a 44-yard touchdown scamper by Nick Bales. And we await Silas Yowell's extra point. It is up. It is good. 7:45 remaining in the ball game. Hawks lead at 42-7. We'll take a break. You're watching Pleasant Grove Hawk football on Texarkana Game Day. Folks, welcome back to Daingerfield. Hawks extend the lead 42-7 on the Nick Bales touchdown run. Now we wait the James Solomon kickoff once again. And once again, the return man for the Tigers tries to bring it out. This time he only gets it out to the 10. And that's special teams on kickoff return for Pleasant Grove. Has done really well getting down the field tonight. All right, Daingerfield on offense here as we get ready to close this one out. 1st down and 10 from the 11.
I think one of our cameramen was doing the Macarena earlier.
Yeah, he was. Hand the ball off to tailback. He's going to get out. Ball comes out, but it gets out of bounds before the Hawks can get on it. Broughton has had a good game tonight.
First down run by
At that time, he fumbled the ball, but it went out of bounds.
That does give Daingerfield a first down.
First and 10 Tigers from the 24-yard line. 3 receivers right side, 1 receiver left side. Parker wants to throw, fires across the middle. It's caught. There is a flag on the play as Rain Wallace is brought down right near the line of scrimmage. May have got 1 yard.
Thinking this may be a hold.
Flag on the play.
See what the golly, it's taking them forever to figure out what they're going to call. All right, we're going to wave it off. Well, there is no flag, and we will just take the result of the play, which was a short gain by Broughton. Picked up 2, 2nd down and 8 now.
Clock creeps to 7 minutes remaining.
I'm glad you can see that. Parker steps up to make sure he points out where he thinks the pressure's coming from. He identified it, and it still found him. It is Kedrid Smith. He pointed at Kedrid, and Kedrid said, "Yes, sir, it is me. I'm here."
Yeah, Kedrid's had another great game. He is well over 20 tackles for the season so far. Well over 10 solo tackles for the season so far. And probably is going to have 10 or more tackle for losses after this game.
A 7-yard sack. We'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 16 from the 17-yard line.
16 to go. Parker again with a man in his face, and again, gets away from Kedrid Smith this time. And just sails it down the field. Nobody close. Thought Kedrid had 2 in a row. Quarterback is able to get away, but it will force a punt. And you can hear the band getting cranked up over on the opposite side of the field.
Yeah, I think at last week's game with Texas High, I think they played the tuba song for about 15 minutes. That's how long the drive was for Liberty Christian.
Wow. Well, now we got a flag. You can see him getting loud. Mr. Sutton likes the band to be an impact during the game, and he fully understands the band performs at halftime. They go to competitions. They have their own competitions and stuff on Saturdays, but during the quarters, they are very much active participants in what's going on out there and want to try to affect the game if possible. Get them cranked up once again now with the Tigers on offense right down there in front of the band. A little end-over-end punt, bounces at the 45. James Solomon gets it on the Hawk side of the field. We'll cross midfield and get it down just inside the 40 of Daingerfield. And so PG will start in plus territory once again at the 39-yard line. Good heads-up play there by Solomon that time to see that ball bouncing and pull it in. 5:47 remaining in the ball game.
From the Tiger 35-yard line.
I bet you we see Palmer Gibbs and Marcus Floyd.
I would imagine we see a lot of both of those mixed in with maybe some Nick Bales every once in a while. Got some discussions going on with the Zebras. This crew gets paid by the hour.
Obviously, no decisions have come quickly. Well, now, wait a minute. Did somebody hit the punter? There is a flag down there. Let's see what it is. It looks like this may be, we're still on defense. Let's see what we got happening here. Personal foul against the Tigers. Okay, so happened after the play, so they're going to take it from where it started at the plus 39, excuse me, the plus 34, and move it down to the
15-yard penalty against the Tigers. Ball's placed on the 20-yard line.
20-yard line. So I don't know what type of personal foul it was. Yancey waiting on the snap now. Marcus Floyd, the ball carrier. Floyd follows up big offensive line right there behind the right tackle. Gets it down inside the 15 to the 13. Hawks quickly back to the line. Floyd again. This time goes to the left side. He needed to get to the 10-yard line. He'll be close. Be about a yard shy. It'll be third down. As Palmer Gibbs comes in.
Ticking down to the 5-minute mark remaining in the game.
And in motion is Rakeem Ritchie. Ritchie turns the corner. Ritchie breaks away of a tackle and is knocked out of bounds just before the goal line. He had a chance at a receiving touchdown earlier that he missed. You know, he wanted to try to punch that one in there as a sophomore. Getting some decent touches as a young varsity player. We'll make it first and goal from the 3. Yancey gives to Gibbs, going right, dives it in. Touchdown, Hawks.
Yancey had his hands up about the time he handed it to him. He saw that big hole opening up for Gibbs, and Gibbs gets his second score of the evening. So he scored in the second quarter and now in the fourth.
Gibbs from 3 yards out stretches the Hawk lead temporarily to 48-7, waiting on Silas Yowell's extra point attempt. It is good. There is a flag on the play. Probably wait the requisite 5 minutes for the Zebras to figure out what this flag is going to be about. Guess whatever it is, maybe they're going to mark it off on the kickoff. I believe so. So we'll take a break. The Hawks are leading at 49-7. This is Pleasant Grove football on Texarkana Game Day.
Braving fajitas but short on time? That's not a problem. Just give us a call and place your order, and we will have them ready for you with no lines or waiting. With same ingredients and the same freshness every day. If life moves fast, so do we. No time to waste. Satisfy your cravings today.
So it was a personal foul called against the Tigers after the successful PAT. So James Solomon will be kicking you on from the Daingerfield 45-yard line. He might try to put this one through the uprights down there.
Well, if the game wasn't out of hand, he would be kicking an onside kick.
Oh, yeah. I don't think. No, Josh didn't do that. This one does sail out of the end zone. But you are right. That may be the only time I've ever seen a Josh Gibson coach team not kick an onside kick when you do have it on their side of the field. But probably given the certain game circumstances. And the score at this time did not. But, yes, you are correct that the defense gives you that kind of gift.
I think Solomon is trying to knock the Tiger off the scoreboard.
He put some zip on it, that's for sure. So Daingerfield will be at their own 25-yard line. 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the ball game that had a long delay in the third quarter because of injuries and a medical issue on the sideline.
I'm going to need a defensive score here to get my Pleasant Grove prediction right.
Tigers hand this ball off to Broughton. And he is going to be stopped immediately. No gain on the play. Second down and 10. Number 90, Villarreal in there for the Hawks on that one. Also DeAndre Doles helping out. Jaden Stratton in out there at linebacker.
Second and 10 from the 25-yard line.
Ball off to Broughton once again. And I tell you, big Frankie Villarreal, he just reached out and bear hugged the ball carrier as he tried to come by him and stopped him in his tracks.
Yeah, good tough play there by the entire Hawk defensive line there.
Third and 8 from the 27-yard line.
Third down and 8 to go now.
Yeah, you got Doles and Villarreal taking that middle up pretty sizable.
Yep. Parker wants to throw. Doesn't have anybody to the right. Now pulls it down. Gives himself up on a slide there at the end. Tag down at the 30. It'll be 4th down and 5. And the Tigers sending in the punt team.
I think we're getting pretty close to victory formation. Looks like it'd be right around just under 2 minutes by the time Pleasant Grove gets the ball back.
Yeah, if they'll got a different return man back there. Jaden Brown. And it's going to be the 2-minute timeout. We'll take this final timeout with them. You're watching Pleasant Grove Hawk football on Texarkana Game Day. All right, welcome back after the 2-minute timeout. As we get ready to finalize this, the punt team in for the Tigers.
And no one back for Pleasant Grove now.
We're waiting to see if there is a fake attempt. Nope, it's a high, short punt. And we'll bounce back toward the Tiger side. And we'll be down near the 40-yard line. And so the Hawks will have it at the plus 40 for what should be just a few kneel downs on the ball.
That is definitely the assumption.
And an opportunity to make a little 60-mile pedal back toward Texarkana. Colt Yancey back in shotgun in the victory formation. Nope. We'll hand it off to Marcus Floyd. Maybe they needed to get
at least
a
one
bit of
first
room down the
down.
field, yeah, to try to make sure the time would work out. Marcus Floyd did get 10 yards, just enough for the first down to the 30. It's first down and 10. .101 remaining now, and now the Hawks will just kneel on it. They'll have to do that one more time. That will do it. Again, just to remind you, next week is homecoming at Pleasant Grove. We take on the Kilgore Bulldogs on Friday night at 7 o'clock. Of course, the homecoming ceremony will start about 6:30 before that. Monday is the homecoming parade. Make sure you come out to the high school, be a part of that, and see all the floats and the parades, and we will introduce the homecoming court and a quick pep rally at the end of that. That starts at 7 o'clock on Monday. But that's going to do it for all of us here, for the entire crew at Texarkana Game Day. Our producer is Zach Doty. That's Jay Davis. I'm Matt Fry. Hawks get a win 49-7 down in Daingerfield. We will see you next Friday back at Hawk Stadium. Jay, any parting words?
Go Hawks!
We'll see you next week. This is Pleasant Grove Hawk football on Texarkana Game Day.
Next week, the time